Well, one of them anyway, Robville. You know who I am. I'm the asshole who probably stole some of your kids' Christmas presents. I'm joined today by two of my esteemed co-hosts. We'll bring them in. The fourth wheel is rolling down the opposite direction of the street somewhere. He'll be in sooner or later. Let me bring in my A1, Mr. Indy Uchiha.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This starting to look like we getting back to what we're supposed to be doing around here.
Yeah, what we're starting to. But it's I mean we gotta work with what we got to work with.
Well, anything we're working with is better than Wonder Woman 1984. So
it feels good.
Okay, you know what? I will give you that since I haven't watched it yet. But we will bring Rome in here. Let me bring myself back in so I'm not looking at some weird shit. Same thing with Indy because I'm fucking all anal. We are missing Trell right now, but he will be in a little while. He got 17 kids and no babysitter, so we got to give them all fucking blow dart melatonin doses.
He needs to hire a babysitter too.
I told him to get the gummies. I told him the gummies work.
This is our year-end wrap-up show, so we'll be getting into all types of shit this year, from music to movies to
Eminem's trash ass album.
Are we going to talk about that?
And it's not even really an album. It's just a re-release with like a couple extra songs. I mean, I do want to. I do want to touch on Little Pump though. That shit's fucking. I know you've seen Royce's response to that.
Yeah. Little Pump is what I gave his mom the other night.
Yeah. We will get into all that stuff and a little bit later. All types of shit a little bit later. Shout out to Sammy for tuning in. She hit me up last week and asked if we were doing a show and if there was any more majestic titty stories. We were off last week.
Sammy, you're fucking awesome.
We were off last week so we could wrap up a bunch of Christmas shit or whatever.
The fuck did we do last week?
Well, me and Rome didn't get out of bed. I asked him if he wanted to take last week off or this week, and he's like,
absolutely not this week.
Yeah. Last week he's like, I haven't even got out of bed yet. So I was like, yeah, let's take this week off. But we're back. This week also sees the return of season 2 of White Devils. And Friday Night Live will be back in about another week or two. I'm finalizing the guest list for season 2 and waiting on some of the responses to some of the people I reached out to. But you can expect guests such as Elements MC, who's dropping a new project with Drugs. In the first year, he's a Hawk Live Villain Radio artist. Hollow Gang Bug will be a guest when we drop his Here's the Life album, which is in the final mixing stages right now. There will be. I wanted a Indy and Syndrome Friday Night Live for their Villain Radio project, but who knows what the status of that is right now.
The status is white women taste good.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay. That is going there. That is, and you know what? He is right off the bat into the shits this week. There's a reason that we stopped airing this on Indy's channel, is because he's like, we got to watch what we say, and then when we start airing it on my channel, this motherfucker just comes in here. We don't know if Indy's still on pain medication, so this might get interesting towards the end of the show again.
He's not. He's on alcoholic gum.
Oh yeah, yes he is. I'm smoking moon rocks and backwood.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it's gonna get super slow-mo over here.
But first things first, we'll get into the holiday season and shit like that. Indy, how was your holiday season?
My holiday was for the one day I had off was actually amazing, because as we know, I work in retail and the holiday season for retail is our busiest hours. But in all honesty, man, it was a great holiday. Put it this way, my peoples are breathing. You know what I'm saying? We all doing good. And I didn't have to deal with any issues of hearing that, you know what I'm saying, one of my boys has passed or somebody was in need of something. It really feels like we gonna come out of 2020 okay. So my holiday was dope in that accord, and plus I got a ninja,
bro. Like I'm jealous. I want that shit. Like this motherfucker,
fucking fire as hell. I ain't even.
we have a group chat that has us 4 hosts in it, and ever since Christmas, he's just like random shit he's throwing in there,
random ass food products.
Like I would literally be throwing everything in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Skull Dollar. Was good.
Let's go.
Yeah, shout out Bianca. She's always watching. She makes sure that she's tuning in every week. Salute to you.
She need to stop playing to drop her album.
Hey, that what Indy said.
We'll get her together.
We got so you got the Ninja. What I seen you guys got. I seen you got Shorty the TV. Like
yeah,
she was
geeked about that, yo.
Now y'all are in the room.
Nah, it don't work because she want the bigger TV in the living room. So like she get out there, but like sometimes you can get her to go in her room. You know what I'm saying? So I figured out the trick. I bought her a Minnie Mouse pop-up tent.
Okay.
So now I'll give her the popcorn, you know what I'm saying, the pillow stuff in there, and she got a whole little like camping adventure she's doing while she's watching Frozen for the freaking 136th time.
Okay.
There you go. It was a good holiday. It was weird.
What did you get, sir?
I got all types of shit.
iPhone 12.
It's I bought myself the iPhone 12. Merry Christmas.
This fucking phone for forever.
But it's like how you know everybody says how your iPhones start taking a shit when they release a new one. Mm-hmm. Well, I've had the XR since it came out. Like the day it came out, October 26, like 2018, the XR came out. I went and got it. Mm-hmm. And it's been my daily phone since then. And this phone has been through everything. During my stepdaughter's graduation 2 years ago, she graduated from high school in California, so everything's outside. Mm-hmm. We're on the football field. I'm on the very top of the bleachers, and this phone falls from the top of the bleachers all the way down. Okay. And you know how tall that is. You know, it's like 30, 40 feet or so.
Yes.
And it landed face down like in the dirt. Put that fucking phone down.
Is that mine?
And then so the phone falls, and as it falls, I'm looking at it, and I look at my kid, and my stepkid's like, he's like, I'm not going to get it. I was like, I'll give you $20 right now, little nigga. You go get the shit. He's like, all right. So he goes down there and he gets it, and my anxiety's like fucking pumping. It's like I'm like, man, I don't want to go replace the screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. So, and he's a smart ass. So he's coming back up the bleachers, and he's just looking at me like shaking his head. And I'm like, fuck, motherfucker.
Which one is it?
Hit the music note, and I'll tell you which ones it are. So I was like, I'm over here like, what the fuck? And he walks up to me and he hands it to me with the screen side down. And I go to flip it over, and the more and more I'm twisting my wrist to flip it over, my heart is beating faster and faster. And I look at it, and not a fucking scratch on it.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks later, I dropped it 2.5 feet while I was sitting on the couch onto the floor, onto carpet, and a crack.
That shit cracked. Yeah. That's how that works.
Yeah, but it started getting real slow. I didn't have over like 2 bars of service, no matter where I was at. So I was like, fuck it. I went and got the iPhone 12, and bro, I walked out of T-Mobile and spent like $500. I bought a phone, a Christmas gift for somebody. I added a line for somebody, got a phone for somebody else. T-Mobile loves me now because I got 7 lines. It's like, like I'm a preferred customer and shit or whatever.
Hey, T-Mobile love you anymore when they stop fucking around and let us work with, and you could get the real discounts after that. That's when they're gonna love you more.
When they gonna start doing that? Once Sprint's totally phased out?
Yeah, Sprint's got to phase out because we gotta honor our contract with Sprint. Okay, so we have to wait till they fully moan for we're able to even access T-Mobile accounts.
So I got.
Do you know when that is?
They're phasing out. I think totally by the end of summer. By the end of the summer, that's what I was thinking. Because T-Mobile announced that they're starting to give away the free phone to the Sprint people.
Sprint customers. Yeah, so they got to get through all of that.
But I got all that shit done, and then it was weird because I do everything Christmas Eve. Like ever since fucking I found out that Santa wasn't real. Like we've done shit on Christmas Eve in my family, and then my ex, her family, every same thing. And since 2008, I've spent Christmas with one family, Christmas Eve with one family, basically. And this was the first year that I didn't spend it with that family. It was a little weird, but shout out to the Cortazars. I was with Bug and them on Christmas Eve. It was a good night.
Hey, I'm sure that shit was lit.
Yeah, it was. The drive to LaPorte wasn't bad. The drive back to Gary from LaPorte
is a motherfucker.
Was a shit show. Check it out. So I'm driving down 35 from LaPorte to 20 so I could get on 8094.
Right.
You took the back way.
Yeah, and there's fucking snow everywhere. It took me 25 minutes for something that usually takes me like 7.
Yep.
And then when I get on 8094, there's no fucking snow. It's like there wasn't even like nothing.
Yep.
But Edge lives north of 20 and he got like 9 inches.
Closer to the lake.
Yeah.
South of 20 hardly got anything, but it was a good night. Went out there, ate. I got some good shit. I got this Michael Kors hat. And a scarf set. I got some pictures. I got the Alfredo album cover. Put on this thing. Well, excuse me, so I can set it up on my my entertainment center.
Okay.
I got another canvas print that it's a guy walking through like a state road in the middle of a desert. It really looks. I have a picture of me actually doing that, and I thought it was me at first. And there's a good quote on it and everything. It's like a picture stretch canvas. It's actually hanging up in the studio here now. Shout out to Indy who helped secure my gifts for Christmas.
I just got good ideas.
And I got you know I'm old. I wanted floor mats for my car.
Okay.
I drive an Audi, and
which ones, like the fucking WeatherTech joints?
The weather, yes, the WeatherTech.
No, hold on. We have to have a sound effect when people are like humble bragging, because like it's got to be some type of sound effect for that. Because this motherfucker just went, I drive an Audi, like that's something that people normally do.
So I drive an Audi, and last year I had regular cloth mats that came with the car. You know, right. when I bought the car, and it's a California car, never seen winter. So last year the floor mats got all fucked up because all the slush and sludgy, nasty shit. You know, so I haven't had any all throughout the whole summer. I haven't had no floor mats in the car whatsoever, and. Yeah, it's a nice, expensive car, but I don't give a fuck. Like I'm driving around, fucking ashing on my floor, you know, and shit, because I'm an asshole, I guess. But I got the WeatherTech joints, and for you people that don't know what WeatherTech floor liners, they're floor liners. They're like laser cut floor liners that are really deep. So
and they ain't cheap.
No, they're
not cheap.
No, and the thing is. I asked for I was asked what I wanted, and I said the front ones because I just wanted the front ones. I don't sit in my back seat. I don't fucking care. So, of course, I get all 4 of them, and I'm shitty because I know how much they cost, you know, and I already knew I was getting them, you know. So I was like, well, I gotta return the favor, and I gotta have the best gift. Like I gotta buy the best gift for whoever, you know. So like. Anybody that's friends with any of us on Facebook, you might have seen Truancy's True's fucking Facebook post of why he respects me. I got his nephew a 40-inch tall fucking Buzz Lightyear, you know, and it don't matter what else this little boy got for Christmas, it's not gonna beat that Buzz Lightyear. And I'm like that with every gift I buy for everybody. Like I gotta, you know, it's like when I was in California, we used to do like a gifts exchange every year. It was a big family, so we just did Secret Santa and shit like that. So, and we would make Christmas lists. Every adult would make their Christmas list, same as the kids, and we'd all share it in like a Google Sheets file. So it could be edited, and nobody buys the same thing for somebody. You know, everything was real organized. Well, I made it. You know, I took offense that like. Somebody's gonna buy my ex-fiance shit on her list. Like, no, that's my job. Like, so I'm trying to knock out everything on the list before somebody else can get it.
Right.
You know? So I'm weird like that. But at the same time, I fucking hate Christmas because of the capitalistic nature that it's become, you know.
We all fall into that trend though, especially when we try. I'm just glad that I got people that are happy with fucking wax melts.
You know, and now that I think about it, I should have asked for like candles for the studio because I spend $60 a week on fucking candles so I can smoke weed in the studio, you know?
And we burn them bitches too.
And we burn those bitches. And fucking, I'm like, I should have asked for fucking candles or something.
It's got to be something better than like candles we can use. It's got to be like they had to have some type of like mechanism that just is just fucking better than that because candles do get expensive as fuck.
They have a carbon filter that we used to have at the dispensary in California, but it's like a $700 fucking air purifier type thing.
I'm finna be drunk. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Oh, we already. Hey, you're either acting weird on Norcos or you're. I'd rather you have you drunk. At least I know what to expect. That Norcos, I got so many behind the scenes videos of this motherfucker having speared fingers and all types of shit. Sammy, the thing with incense sticks is I work. I have my office in a office suite, so there's a couple other offices in here, and the smoke odor eliminator candles that I use eliminate the smell of the smoke in the air while not giving a overpowering scent that a lot of the incenses give off. Also with the heavy smoke that they give off too.
That I think
and
that's
Bianca
you can get smoke damage.
Fabuloso and water, yes, and a hot plate. I actually just said something to Bug earlier today when I was on my way in here about getting a hot plate.
Yeah, we could do that.
You know, just
and fire up the Fabuloso.
Yeah,
that shit definitely that shit knocks everything.
Fabuloso knocks won't fucking disinfect shit, but will knock the scent out of anything.
That's right.
So Christmas Eve was dope. And I should have asked for microphone. Like like now that Christmas is over, there's a bunch of shit that I should have asked for. Like I got real bad OCD. Like everybody that knows me knows that, but you viewers don't understand the level of OCD that I have. Like we have different microphones right now in the podcast setup, and it bothers the fuck out of me.
It bothers him
like really bad. And
it's one of the reasons why my mic isn't on screen.
Yeah. So I have a special mixing board that was specifically made for podcasts, and they sell a microphone that you could buy that works in tandem with it, and they've been back ordered and out of stock through this whole pandemic because everybody wants to be like me and do podcasts. But now they're in stock and they're on sale for $99. So if anybody wants to buy me a Rode pod mic, you could get it and send it to me here at the studio at 9219 Indianapolis Boulevard, Suite B105, or you could hit me up on Facebook and bring it to me. I'll give you edible. We'll trade. Bring me a mic. I'll give you edible.
Cash App Syndrome _ Kingsman.
Yeah, pay Robville. Money sign, pay Robville.
Pay Robville.
Christmas Eve was dope.
At Nerd Mix Alpha.
I did leave LaPorte that night at like 4 a.m. Got home. I smoked on. I rolled up a fat ass wood of smoke on the way home because I knew once I got home I was gonna warm up a plate from that night, eat, and crash. I wasn't gonna want to roll up. So and Christmas morning I woke up and I was here working at the studio by noon. So.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting like I tagged myself, no days off, and Indy's like ? Like I want to get shit for season 2 ready. God damn it! Like,
when I'm sending him a question mark, but I'm literally sitting in the office doing the same shit.
Yeah. So
I thought something was up, like you had like a session or there's something going on that you needed me to come. I was looking for an excuse to leave. That's obviously what it was.
You don't need an excuse. You have keys.
I have key. Which
one do you have?
I gave him the key to the outside door.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'll get you your outdoor key, mate. You get to spend some good quality time with the kids at all for Christmas?
Nope.
No? Well, we won't get into that then.
Next subject. Move on.
Anxiety on 10.
Well,
that's why I didn't get out of the bed on Sunday.
So, we did that kind of wrapped up Christmas for all of us until last night. Last night,
can we not get into this? Because I was the most depressed person on the planet last night. I was just like sitting in the dark, and then when Bug ended his live, I was just fucked. I just felt like I wasn't there at all.
Oh.
Well, no, we have to talk about it.
Oh. Oh,
We're sorry that you were depressed.
You was sad.
You don't have to be depressed. You could have came.
I know I wanted to, but priorities.
And what we're talking about is last night, young Gerald, G. Scott, and Babs the Great had their first annual Friendsmas Christmas party, pajama jam. And of course, Syndrome shows off fucking not in no pajamas. Because why would he participate in the reindeer games?
Correct.
I couldn't wear what I sleep in. You know what I'm saying? It just looked weird if I come. It looked weird if I come wearing a white woman.
Nobody wants to see you in a thong, bro. Thank you for not fucking. Thank you for not.
They say Christmas sweaters though, man. But knowing you would have came with no pants, just the Christmas sweater.
Yeah, long ass Christmas sweater looking like a dress and shit.
No, I do have a Green Arrow onesie that I would have wore though.
But it was a real good night. Shout out to young Gerald and Babs. Shout out to T. Clark, Jonesy, 2K Dre, Bug, Adrian, Syndrome, there.
Jonesy's onesie was better than yours though, Rob.
I didn't wear a onesie, and no, you can't.
I know.
The motherfucking Ted Thunder Buddy shit does not kill a fucking whole ass fucking Golden Girls pajama set.
He won, man.
Nah, that Golden Girls pajama set killed that dog.
Like, come on now.
Like,
Jones, man.
Fucking shout out to Rasta King, shout out to Rose, shout out to Boogie. Shout out to there was a bunch of motherfuckers that were there that I didn't know either. But shout out to G Scott. He made these fucking these mozzarella stuffed meatballs that were fucking fire.
Motherfuckers were good.
Yes, Sammy, thank you.
Golden Girls kills everything. Except for Disney.
Yeah. But yeah.
I should have showed up in an Elsa nightgown and just killed everybody.
No way, man. The thing was awesome.
Hey, there's this nigga on Facebook that be talking real. He be talking real crazy, like he gonna murk everybody, but he be cross-dressing.
What?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it too much right now because I don't feel like getting into a shootout. But stay tuned because I'm gonna have a story about a cross-dresser. Uncle Bobby story time is gonna get good in later episodes.
Wow. Okay, this is good now.
Yeah. So, it was a dope ass party.
The girls are top tier.
Everybody was getting all types of lit. I wasn't drinking, but I was smoking, and I'm glad I brought my jar because I made like $80 there last night.
Yeah, that shit was decent. Shout out to everybody who came. Me and 2K Dre had a good time on the Jameson.
Oh, yes, they did. This nigga. Speaking of 2K Dre, I don't have the flyer yet because I don't think Rev's checked his messages. Or actually, I don't think I sent a message yet. Shout out to Rev because at some time he's going to comment on this or message me that he's watching in some weird cryptic. What he'll do is he'll send me a random sentence that one of us said during the show to show me that he was watching.
and the funny thing is not like something at the beginning or the end. It's literally something where he had to be watching to catch it.
Right.
But I'm announcing now. Villain Radio presents. I will have the information later this week. Totally. 2K Dre versus G Scott in a 2-9 versus battle.
Yeah.
As we are here's the first thing that
my money's on T. Clark.
So here's the thing. We go to G Scott's last night, and it's supposed to be like a Christmas party, you know. And guess who ends up working? You guessed it, me. Because as soon as I sat the fuck down at the table, here comes fucking 2K Dre, and this nigga's like, "We gotta get together. I gotta get in there and show you all this shit." And like I was like, "My bad, bro. I got you." It's been a busy because he hit me up at the beginning of November to get together and shit like that. I was like, "Bro, my bad. My birthday was in November. I was in Vegas, came back, bunch of shit popped off. Then I went to Miami beginning of this month for work, and I was like, come through on Monday and we'll get everything together." And then so he says that he wants to do a versus with G Scott. G Scott agrees, and then fucking Rome's sitting here like 2 inches from my face. Set it up, Vil. Set it like so. Basically, we confirmed it last night. It is gonna happen. G Scott versus 2K Dre. We just gotta get G Scott's work schedule. It'll probably be during the week, so it'll be easier to do than the weekends because who knows when he's gonna have where G Scott's gonna have a weekend day off. Mm-hmm. But it'll break the monotony of the work week and give you guys something forward to watch. And also be on the lookout for a new podcast from me and 2K Dre coming soon. There's a new app on the iPhone called Clubhouse. Clubhouse, and this thing is fucking it's like a new age party line for all us old folks that did that shit in the 90s. It's basically you get to sit in a room with a bunch of celebrities talking shit, and sometimes they'll call on you, they'll bring you into the conversation. Well, 2K Dre is like this fucking Clubhouse celebrity somehow, like he is blown the fuck up to the point where right now, currently, him and Joe Budden are battling for the same girl.
Crazy.
And he has struck up this friendship type, like friendship rivalry type thing with Budden. And the other day, Budden told this nigga, like, why don't you have a podcast? You need a podcast. So Villain Radio Network is going to team up with 2K Dre, and we're going to create a podcast where we tap his phone into the mixing board and we bring you into a Clubhouse room with these people, and shit's just going to get lit. And there will be, I'm sure there'll be celebrity appearances. We're going to try to get Joe Budden in this bitch. And that's going to be dope. And hopefully that'll lead to a Friday Night Live with Joe Budden somehow.
Yeah.
So, which Indy will call off work for. And I bet I could actually get him to the studio for that one.
Yeah. He'll be a drone to drop him off.
A drone would drop him off. But we got a bunch of shit coming. We got second season of White Devil starting Wednesday. We got the new season of Friday Night Live that's going to be starting soon. Hopefully, me and Indy will get back to Unpopular Opinion at some time. The Danger Zone with me and El Brown. It's going to come back, but we're going to retool it a little bit. And
yeah, don't spend 40 minutes talking about the Chicago Bears and you'll be good.
Yeah, that's why I think we're actually going to retool it to be like a sports type show.
Jesus. For an hour, 30 minutes on the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, well, I'm a Bears fan, but I'd rather spend more time talking about other teams. But and not to mention, I was driving around yesterday and I was going through all the music that I'm sitting on right now. Excuse me, we've been in this pandemic for most of 2020, and
fucked my rollout all up.
Since we're closed to the public here at Villain Radio, a lot of people don't understand the amount of work that we do here. I'm sitting on a treasure trove of material from mainstream artists, from an artist who is one of Rap Radar's top MCs of the year, and also has one of the top albums, and is also guest on one of the top songs on a song that he did with Boldy James, and I'm talking about Stove God Cooks.
Shout out.
Where's that? Hold on. Did you cue that fucking humble brag sound clip up yet?
I don't even have one yet.
We don't have that.
And not to mention the people
we can do this one though.
Yeah, not to mention the people that are affiliated with Villain Radio. I'm sitting on all type of music from O-Mob. I'm sitting on all type of music from Syndrome. I'm sitting on all type of music from J. Ortiz. I'm sitting on all type of music from Bug, from my brother Critical. Like the list goes on. I got like 25 G Scott songs in my motherfucking email. So like I'm sitting.
Scotty was playing songs again at the party.
It's crazy.
I'm starting to assume that G Scott get-togethers just shit for him to figure out what he's going to release and what he's not going to release.
Nah, it really wasn't even that type of thing. We kind of crept to the back and started playing music.
Yeah, there was no music shit other than 2K Dre talking to me about shit until I left. Then I leave and Critical gets there, and all of a sudden they're in the studio room. Why ain't y'all got no females in lineup? Bianca, I actually do. I have an artist. Me and my brother Critical have an artist named Seven. She's a 19-year-old rapper from Chicago by way of East Chicago. And we are currently developing her, I should say. She got a couple songs in the can now, finishing up her EP and gonna start shooting some videos, and then we'll introduce her to the world.
Ashley Gets, go check her out.
And the reason that it's hard to break a new artist in the climate that we're in right now, because I can't put these artists out in front of people during shows. that like we would usually do. So I just don't want to throw music out there if I can't properly promote the artist. That's why I've been stacking up all this music throughout the pandemic. But we are starting to release shit slowly and surely. January 1st. I don't think he pushed it back. Element MCs and Drug Beats are putting out a project. It's a Hawk Life Villain Radio joint venture with Drugs Beats. Then we got Hollow Gang Bugs. Here's the Life that will be dropping in January. The first single, Here's the Life, and that video will be dropping in the next 2.5 weeks, I would say. And then then it's gonna be like an avalanche because we're recording so much that I'm not gonna keep on sitting on it. So JRTs will be dropping a video soon too for We On. We have yes.
A video.
Yes. So
interesting.
I'm just sitting on all types of shit. Like
that's crazy. It's a video.
A lot of shit. I know me and Indy's project.
Hey, first of all, I have nothing to do with your broken video, so don't even be saying video like that.
He's not even talking about that one.
But I'm really not. But you don't have anything to do with my broken video, but maybe you should have something to do with my broken video.
No, I'm not editing anything I didn't shoot.
We haven't even started doing anything with broken.
Okay. Then what the fuck video did you guys shoot already?
We were shooting Flu Season.
Oh, okay.
The one song you did like.
Hey, look, there's a spider that Keisha was tripping out on the other day. All it is ash floating through the air. She's like, there's a spider. It went this way. I was like,
for real.
Spiders can't go that way. They go up and down.
It's a lot of artists that we rock with, like personally, that you guys aren't even in tune with yet. It's a lot of artists that haven't even had anything put out that are working with. I've heard the artist he's talking about is going to be amazing. If you go check out Ashley Getz, she's amazing. Different style of music, but an incredible songwriter. And Bianca, go stream Trust Issues and Extended Weekend right now. I swear to God, if you guys stream these two projects, your perspective on who can actually rap out here will change. Your top tier rappers will change very quickly.
That's very flattering, Andy.
I'm just being honest.
I was involved in a very, very dope video shoot on Wednesday. No, it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday?
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Hey, so I was asked to get on a song with Untouchable one from the outfit called They Watching.
Shouts out to Untouchable one, probably top 2 of the best rappers out the outfit.
I was now I'm not rapping on the show or anything like on the song or anything like that. I'm basically I'm doing what I do on my White Devil show. I'm kind of like ranting about some real shit. I'm dropping all types of jewels, all types of gems for your diamonds, if you will. You guys will hear the song soon. Nick Brzezinski was in town for the holidays, so we shot a part of the video here. We shot a part of the video in Chicago.
This motherfucker's and his industry. His name are industry listers. This is fucking retarded, man.
This bag right now.
But shout out to the whole outfit. Shout out to Mead. Shout out to Black. Shout out to O. Shout out to Coley. Shout out to Chill.
Who's a better videographer than Nick right now?
I mean, Nick has it down to a science, though.
Nobody locally.
No, I mean, yeah.
I was gonna try to get you to say it, but you I was trying to pay it.
No, but I will say this. I will say this. I went in like I told Nick, I was like, look, I'm trying to like Nick came in here. We shot a part of the video in the podcast area with the green screen and shit that he's gonna throw the White Devil shit in the background for the video. And he was real adamant about telling me how dope this this whole setup is and everything that I'm doing and shit like that. I've had a couple people over this hiatus, Edge being one of them, that about because I'm gonna do this regardless, no matter where. I've been going live like this and talking shit to people since 2007, and before that I was still doing it in other mediums, but regardless, I'm gonna do it. I thank you. It touched my heart that people want to compliment me on it and shit like that. But no matter what, I still think there's room to grow and get better with it and shit like that. That's why there's so much content. They're like, why you do so many shows? Because I got a lot of shit to say, and why I have, like, the reason we do this Sunday dinner show is because we all can't get together and do the link up. Indy recently switched careers. Like he said, he got into the retail sector and he works a lot more. And especially he gets into the retail sector right before the fucking holiday season. But so we did this show kind of like shit. Like, I don't want to compare it to like the Joe Budden podcast, but it's kind of like that. It's just a bunch of friends, talking shit. It just so happens that each one of us is kind of knowledgeable in a certain area, and we could go in and get deep on shit like that. So,
well, even beyond that, we have fun with it though.
Yeah.
It's what vibe that we create. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting around talking shit. It's always,
like I said,
entertaining.
When I put up the when I thanked everybody for the successful season 1 of Friday Night Live, that kind of started out. Yeah, Sammy. Basically.
Yeah.
I'm not great at one thing. I'm great at being good at everything I do.
So you perfected.
Yeah.
Being a man. Yeah.
The Friday Night Live show came about because of the evening with OMOB. After the evening with OMOB, I decided that I wanted to do it, expand it. So we moved it to Fridays, and then we started with Outfit. And then we moved on to Shit Show. I mean, Rev's episode. And then we moved on to Edge, and then we moved on to G Scott. And then
you deleted the Rev episode off the DVD, right?
No, I need to put that up there. I want to leave that up there because everybody else did a good job. It was just Rev. So we did a good show. Rev was just horrible at it. So
Rev's not but all in all with that dude is fucking as a horrible interview he is, that is a talented motherfucker.
Well, what pisses me off is he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just didn't talk about any of that.
But that's his brand. That's how he gets his shit across. That's how he gets that's that mystique. You know what I'm saying of him is that the people that aren't around him are never going to know who he is. Half of them still don't know what the fuck he does.
The consensus was that nobody cared about the mystique. So that's we learned from that one.
Yeah.
I wrapped up.
We love Rev and we know what he does. But
they'll care about that Villain Radio project when it come out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wrapped up the first season of Friday Night Live after the G Scott episode, because we were going into the holidays and shit like that, and nobody cares to sit down and fucking on Christmas was on a Friday, so it probably would have been a good episode if I picked somebody for that day, just for the simple case that everybody tired of the fucking family by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock rolled around.
Should did Santa Claus.
And just find some fat person to put in.
Find somebody jump to Santa Claus and talk about the real, you know what I'm saying, the realness behind the whole fucking Santa thing and the pagan holiday and all. Like, you should have broke that shit down and got into it.
Yeah, but maybe.
Yeah, Christmas is that's still a weird thing to do on Christmas Day, though.
Yeah. So I wrapped up the first season. I put up this post thanking everybody that was a part of it, and then I thanked Indy.
Here we go.
And this nigga Indy was like very perplexed on why I did that. Like, he had no idea. He was like surprised. He's like, thanks. And now I'm going to explain why I thanked him. I've been with Edge a couple times this week, and I thanked him also. And he's like, "What the fuck are you thanking me for?" Edge basically told me that he did away with his app, and his whole fucking planned what he was going to do, because there's no way that he could compete with what I've built over the pandemic and what I've been doing over the pandemic.
But do I get my money back?
So, and I thanked him, because even though that I've been doing this on and off since 2007, I kind of got away from it and went to the real world, so to speak, when I was in this relationship from 2009 to 2013.
Yep.
And I kind of moved away from everything. And when that relationship ended, Edge hit me up, and that's when I started doing Gangsterville Radio with Edge and Stannon and King T and DJ Rock. That was our host lineup. They brought me in. And so for 2 years I was away from it. Then he brings me back in, and I've kind of did shit sporadically since then. I did the Danger Zone with Il Brown. I did the Villain Radio Show before I went to California. And then, like I said, in California, me and Il Brown did the Danger Zone sporadically. And then I got back out here last year, and I started to capitalize off what you guys had started to build with Link Up. So that's why I thanked Indy. So he kind of awakened the shit talking beast inside of me. So, and basically the Villain Radio Network, how it's been built up thus far, is because of Indy. And as much as I bullshit with him and talk shit about how I don't listen to his music and shit like that, it's not because because he's a bad rapper. He could rap. He could rap his ass off. It's because I think he's wasting his time doing it. Even though he makes his money off it, I think he'd be better off doing the shit that we're doing here. Like,
you're not the first person to tell me that.
I say this all the time.
The CEO of TCB, Will Profit, that every time we sit down and have like our weekly meeting, you know what I'm saying, like we cell phone call, is what he's pushing in my head, like every time. He's like, I know you have a love for music. He's like, you always drop a song every here and there, but he was like, I don't think that's what is there for you. I think this thing you popped into is where you're gonna find the success at and where you're gonna have to change at. And that's where he keeps telling me you need to be like your idol Joe Budden. I'm like, that's not my idol, that's my competition. That's who I'm trying to beat. like
it's I had to thank Indy. Like Indy don't get the recognition that he deserves. So I believe in giving flowers while we're still here, you know. So that's and he was like all like weird and like perplexed by it, like I said, like, but
like
yeah,
I didn't know what I didn't know if look, no,
just explaining something to you now, Indy.
Yeah, when you're I understand that, but when you're dealing with Rob Ville, when he does that shit, I didn't know if that was a diss, if he was calling me out for working and not being there to produce. I didn't even make it to produce the first show. Because I ended up going to the hospital.
Yeah. And this motherfucker's like, I'm going to the hospital, bye. And he just left. He was gone. And I'm like, well, let's go. Because there's so much, like, the Villain Radio Network YouTube channel was only created like 125 days ago. And there's already been like 23,000 minutes watched of it. Mm-hmm. And I want to build on that, and I need Indy to be the producer. Like the updates, the upgrades. I've upgraded the recording studio as much as I can. There's not a better recording studio out here, you know. And it's kind of a gift and a curse that I'm close to the public, because you know I can't show all my fanciness off, you know, to the public. But then again, I don't want to, because
he can't stunt that hard.
I'll get some of these rappers in here, like the two rappers that came in that made me want to go totally private. But you know, I already got the best studio out here. I got the best team. So it's time to upgrade the podcast area. I like the setup that I have, but I want it better. So I want multi-camera angles, and I need the producer. But he needs to be here. I need him in studio to, like, we run 2 cameras right now. I got 2 laptops in front of me. One's running the camera that Syndrome's on. He's here with me. And then I got the camera that I'm on. and then we're both patched into the same mixing board, excuse me, with the mics. That's why if you look on Rome's name, he has we have overlay today on it, but if you take the chain link overlay away, you could see that Rome has a fucking a microphone next to him with a line through it because his microphone is muted. Right. But we make it work. But there's a couple things I want to do, and I will get it done. Like I want to upgrade the cameras because right now and shit like that, my OCD kills me. But we're gonna get to all that and shit like that.
What's coming in 2021, I don't think they're ready for, because I think there's upgrades coming on all ends. Because even with everything that he has going on in studio right now, it's still 30 things going on backstage to make sure that everything's running right at the same time. It's a reason why everybody can use the same platform, but their shows not look the same.
Yeah.
Sound the same.
And Il Brown just commented the question in the description of the show. I laid out kind of the drum basis of what we're going to talk about, and I put towards the end that Indy is saying goodbye. Indy is going to be moving on from being a weekly participant into the show to dropping in, because his Nerd Mix brand isn't live per se like we are. So he does more recorded and edited stuff, and he's not usually off on Sundays on the days that we do it. And he kind of works farther away. This motherfucker moved across to a whole nother county and then gets transferred to a store way further away. But shout out to Lady C for tuning in. Shout out to Black. Shout out to Il Brown.
Big shout out to Lady C, man. I'm sorry, C Snapper. She dropped the lady. Shout out to C Snapper winning that competition the other day. Y'all better stick in tune to the real people that are making moves in this area if y'all trying to do something, because individuals like her, no pun intended, that's the wave you want to catch your title.
See. I'm gonna be messaging you because you are on my list for season 2 of Friday Night Live of people that I want.
That would be a really good one.
I actually have a list right now.
Don't reveal the list.
Should I reveal it? Should I review?
Indy wants to,
should I reveal? Well, this ain't the list of the people that are.
Hold on. Reveal your list so we can see how much different it was than other people's lists.
Okay, here's the working list. Here's the working list of Friday Night Live season 2. So far I have 12 people on there. I'm probably only going to do 6 episodes, but there's 12 people that I'm reaching out to.
This motherfucker doing a Disney Plus series.
Some of these people have confirmed, but I'm not going to let you know which ones have confirmed until I release the final list. Actually, I'm not even going to release a final list. You're not going to know who's doing it until I start doing the show.
Okay.
So this season's list of people that I wanted to get are Terrell Garth, aka Shy Trill, who was very instrumental in CCA and everything they did. He's C-Mac and EG's cousin. He did a lot of shit with us with Fred. He did a lot of shit with he does a lot of shit with Bingo on the Track. He does a lot of shit. He's like a major player in the industry. He's been down in Atlanta for years. He's on my list, along with Elements MC, who's a Hawk Life and a radio artist. He's putting out, like I said, I've mentioned numerous times in this episode thus far, he's putting out a project with Drugs Beats. Stove God Cooks is also on the list, along with Il Brown, Hollow Gang Bug, C Snapper, Twister, Finger Roll, Vision, which is gonna fucking take I'm gonna have to go have a kid and sacrifice my firstborn child to get that one. Archie, who was one of Fred's first managers. Jean. A lot of people don't know who Jean is. Well, they know who Jean is, but Jean is probably the most talented person to come out of Gary after Michael Jackson. Jean is one of the reasons why Disney created Hollywood Records. He was one of the members of the Mickey Mouse Club. He mentored Justin Timberlake and a couple Ryan what's his name? Fucking Ryan. And a couple other people during that era of the Mickey Mouse Club. He was before NSYNC and before Backstreet Boys. Disney was actually the first. Disney were the first people to put together a band, so to speak, or a pop group. They took a bunch of people that were on the Mickey Mouse Club, and the name of the group was The Party. And that's why they created Hollywood Records.
Remember this.
Yes. So one of the anchor members of The Party was a guy by the name of Albert Fields, who goes by his middle name is Jean, from Gary. And like The Party is the reason why Disney created Hollywood Records. Now they were on tour with anybody and everybody from the mid to late 80s. Like they were at the Tokyo Dome in front of 100,000 people. So like Jean's done it all. He learned how to mix from Dr. Dre. Like he's worked with the best of the best. He's done everything. And now he don't even care. Like he don't care about the music industry. He's back here. He lives out here. He works a regular job. And like the Mickey Mouse Club just had their 30th reunion last year. Everybody was there. Everybody but Jean, because he don't care. And it's crazy that he don't care. Like so many people want to like, but then again, he's done it all.
Yeah.
And after you do it all and you see what it's worth, and what everything is behind the scenes, it kind of sours you on a lot of shit, So, but he's the one that I really want. Like out of everybody on the list, like that's the interview I want. So Jean, Vision, Fingaro, Archie. There's a up and coming comic from out here. He was the bassist of the band that David Costa was with when he put out the Starving Artist album in 2011. Kyle Francis Norris. I want to get him on here. He's a real funny guy. So I have my list. I've reached out to a couple people. I know who I could get and shit like that. So stay tuned. It's gonna be good. There's a couple other people that are in my head that's not on the list that I'm trying to get. So we'll see how that goes.
So yeah, season 2 sounds like it's gonna be
and I really want to expand. See, like here's when it gets tough. A lot of people feel that I need to showcase local people only.
That's what Nerd Mix Live is for.
But here's what people don't understand. I'm not a local nigga.
That's what Nerd Mix Live is for.
I've been operating at a national level for a very long time, for probably since about 2002, so it's way bigger. Like there's people like, what I'm getting to, Indy, like all the tags, of people that I should interview. There's like 3 people maybe that I'd actually interview on that list.
And there's somebody I want to actually shout out right now, and that's Jeff Slate. Because he was the only one on that, in that thing that said
yes. Jeff Slavin came out and said that he wasn't even ready for an interview yet because he hasn't dropped enough material, basically. Shout out to
Trump signed the legislation, by the way.
Yeah, I seen that. $600. And he signed it basically because I don't even want to get into this yet because we're on a roll.
No, save it for the White Devils. I'll be tuning in for that though, because he was going to sign it. He was just putting on the show.
Fun fact, Jeff Slavin. I know you're watching. Fun fact. I don't know how fun of a fact that it may be, but you may have a relative, Steve Slavin. He played baseball with my cousin. He was a really, really, really good pitcher when I was growing up.
I thought he was gonna say like, "Yo, I'm like related to you. Come fuck with me," but that went something totally somewhere else. I was like, "Yeah."
No, Jeff wants to. Jeff's been wanting to work with me. In due time, we'll get around to working together. I'm kind of swamped with the shit that I'm trying to roll out, but you are.
He said, "Yeah, that's my cousin."
He played baseball with my cousin, Gary Zellers. They were both very, very, very good baseball players and looked at by major league teams when they were in high school. It's crazy how small of a world that Northwest Indiana is.
All right. Well, guys, let's do this because an hour in and we ain't wrapped up shit for the year yet.
Wrapped up shit.
Yeah, but the conversation was flowing very well, and I kind of wanted to do it that way. So we kind of give Trell a little bit of time getting in.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Trell's probably not gonna pop in.
You got going on,
Yeah. So year end wrap up. Where do you even want to start?
I want to start right here and get this out the way, right quick. So we can get on from the local shit, and this is no diss to any of the local artists and shit like that, but it's a lot of bigger, more important shit that happened. I do want to give a shout out to the podcast, man, in the area. Everything we got going on. Who's your favorite? The Ear Hustling Radio Show, like them jump offs.
Yeah. Before Indy gives everybody their props, I don't care about Ear Hustling and fucking Who's Your Favorite. All the other motherfuckers, fuck off.
Them the only two I watch. Well, no, Jess Tracks got a decent. You know what I'm saying? It's some people out there.
I don't care about that one either.
Yeah, it's
I don't even care about Trell's new one.
Jesus Christ.
I need gunshots on this fucking soundboard.
Yeah, we definitely need the gunshots.
I have them on my DJ controller. I gotta start hooking that back up again.
Man.
Sammy, story time is coming up at some point in the show, but I still don't know what this week's story is gonna be.
He still doesn't know.
No, I'm curious to see if I have a story that relates to his. That's what's always fun, finding the relatable story.
The Majestic Titty PTSD story fits so perfectly because I was able to go into it so flawlessly because of the Shia LaBeouf story.
Yes.
So
we were talking about
year-end wrap up. Where do you even want to start? You want to start with local people?
Let's get the local.
We're gonna do for story time. Hold on.
Wait, what was it?
You said cross-dressing men.
Oh no, that wasn't tonight.
Oh, because I'm still curious.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Is that off air?
When we go off air, we'll discuss that.
Okay, good shit.
What do you want to start? Local albums, or like what do you want to start? Local artists?
Let's start with the local artists that actually, you know what I'm saying, we feel like did something. Like the ones like when I say did something. Hold on.
Oh, speaking of list, I got asked. We both got asked about the list last night.
Yeah, man, multiple times.
So I'm gonna rattle off some names right now. Okay, and this is in no particular order. Here are the only artists that I think mattered.
This is what I'm trying to get to.
Okay, let me just run this off real quick. G. Scott, O-Mob, T. Clark, Bug, Rome, Critical, Coley, Black, all the same hustle new money.
D Brown and them, shout out to them niggas, man.
And then that's probably about it.
Rizzle.
I think you missed one.
Who?
I think you missed an important one.
Who?
I mean, you missed an important too.
Who? Mr. King, though.
Mr. King and C Snapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
That T. Clark G. Scott album was 2019.
I got some other ones too. No, that was this year.
That was this year.
That was this year, wasn't it? When was the first?
I thought that was last year. I thought T. Clark's solo album was this year.
Was it last year?
I need.
Or was it early this year?
I need.
You might be right though, Indy. You might be right.
I need C Snapper. Email me some music. Villain Radio LLC at gmail.com.
You didn't need her to email you no music. She ran the whole year off a single.
Yeah, I want that single.
No, she got other stuff.
Send me Wave.
No, I'm just saying. Wave ran.
Send me a Wave joint.
Nah, you got Tidal though.
We'll
figure it out.
I didn't pay my
Bianca, although yes, you did matter, but we would be looking for you to do more and to take over the entire year. This is look. I didn't even say myself because I only dropped 2 singles this year.
Wait a second, Bianca. Bianca, I didn't even know you made music till you just said till Indy just said something right now. So, but I also don't like listening to people out here because
he doesn't.
Yeah, and I can't even say anything about Scooter because I haven't really even listened to his shit either.
Hold on.
Yeah, send me some shit.
What's Worthy? James Worthy.
I don't care.
Yosan.
Yeah, what did Yosan really?
Wait. Before we even go there, though, Butter the Preacher.
But was it a full 12 months,
bro? Now listen. I'm gonna give Butter his props, but he's came a long way. I like what he's doing. I respect what he's doing, but
I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Ville. I understand it, but
it's
like that shit is mattering though. That shit is
okay. He deserves everything he's getting, but it's not something I'm going to listen to.
True.
AOJ.
J25, she's dope.
Yeah, J25.
She's dope.
Shout out to her.
She's dope. I like a couple of things that I've heard from her.
She ran the entire year, but I don't think her rollout really started until the later part of the year though.
That's you know what, Sko? That's what I like
really started running.
See, Sko, you got the same problem that I got. You doing too much shit that it's hard to concentrate on one thing and give it the proper attention it deserves.
Sko,
when it comes to music.
You're on a different list when it comes to that because you're one of the people who I really feel like even if you stop the music, you're still going to have some type of big impact on what happens because of everything that you got your hands into. It's a similar situation where you might be stretching yourself too thin, and as you acquire more knowledge in what you're doing, like you just said, in 2021, I'm looking for big things. You're upgrading the podcast. You got your businesses up and running. The music is coming. Yeah. The only thing you didn't do with music this year was have it come steadily. But I know you're stocking up to have shit go.
Hey, but so listen, there's still other artists though.
Oh yeah, here's the thing. Oh, I
out here killing shit.
I do like Swank.
He dropped the EP this year. That's fucking fire, and he got some shit.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna let a lot of artists wonder why I won't listen to them and shit like that. I'm gonna tell you guys why right now. So if any artist that's watching this now or watches this as this ain't going anywhere. This episode is going to be there. So I'm giving you the instructions to how to get me to even listen. To listen to it. I'll listen to it if it's presented to me in a professional way.
I can't get this nigga to listen to my music, and I present it to him professional as fuck.
Like I don't want to hear you rap though. I watch shows, but I don't want to hear rap. I love you, but I don't want to hear rap.
I get you.
Here's the thing.
Bars be going over his head.
Mine too, Sko.
Here's the thing. I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time at a very, very professional level. At a level that most of you guys will never attain in your wildest dreams. So imagine what it's like, what my email inbox looks like. Like, I have so many emails because like my robvillain.com is just spam with fucking trash music all day, every fucking day. Like there's seriously like 74,000 emails in there. And it's like all day I get this music. Everybody out here wants to be a rapper. We've had this discussion on numerous shows on both of me and Indy's platforms. Everybody's a fucking rapper, you know? So everybody's sending me fucking music. And everybody, for some reason, by word of mouth, everybody knows that or thinks I'm the person that could do it for them. But that's not how it works. I can't. There's, oh my God, it's so like I get frustrated even trying to talk about it. Why do you think everybody else should pay attention to you when have a very lackluster product? Oh, it's not mixer master, but here, check this out. No, not at all.
I get that, but also just from an artist's perspective, sometimes you don't have the resources to get it like that, and they just want to be heard.
Hold on.
I do understand that to a point.
I understand where you're at with it though, because
this is
emails is a lot through. Even if I wanted to listen to the music,
hold on. This is my thing. You don't have the resources to get it to the point where it sounds professional, but yet you're smoking on gas. You know what I'm saying?
You're working a foreign.
You're riding a foreign, and you're not putting the money. You're not putting that money into your art form to get it to where it's supposed to be. You can ride in a fucking Ford. You can ride in a fucking 1995 Ford Escort.
If you as an artist can't take your craft seriously enough to have to present it to a professional person, then why should I take you serious?
It shouldn't be no artist out here presenting anything without an EPK.
And you know what it is I've
I understand it though.
I've really
understand it.
My problem is I've made myself too accessible.
Yeah.
So you need to be more like Rev.
Yeah, kinda in a certain way. So you want me to listen to your shit? Hit my fucking Cash App. I'll sit there because time is money.
Facts. If motherfuckers get $5 to hear your shit on Facebook while they're streaming, to give you a review from some motherfuckers who don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, and then you're coming to professionals and you're like, just listen to my shit for free. You ain't got no EPK, no business card. You don't have nothing to present it. Even if he liked it, how the fuck he's gonna get back to you and your email says, I'm the dopest rapper, killer nigga on the block at gmail.com.
No, them niggas got Yahoo addresses still. Yahoo. Yeah. Well, they act like Yahoo's.
It just don't make no sense. There's a way you present yourself in this field. It's one of the reasons why we were talking about why I said that I didn't want to present the link up anymore on the Nerd Mix shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a certain way that I present that brand because I'm shopping that brand for opportunities.
Exactly. And the Villain Radio platform is an all-out fucking platform. We're balls to the wall.
It's a way you got to come. Like it might, and a lot of times it comes out like we shitting on people, like we don't like you. No, we just know you could do better.
It's like if you're a basketball player, it's like getting critiqued by fucking Michael Jordan or LeBron or somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, bro, I get all of that shit.
I've been there. I've done that. I've been around the block and back again. You know, and
look, I fucking work a job, and if I can go get my shit mixed, y'all motherfuckers can do that shit. Like
it's all matter of how much you want it. Do you want it to be a hobby? If this is your hobby,
well, people put money in the hobbies anyway, though. We have talked about that before.
Yeah,
too.
But here's
I buy a lot of comic books. That's just a hobby,
right, bro? Straight up, I buy Jordan.
to be honest with you, I probably have more music out if I wasn't buying comic books.
What who had the best album out here this year?
Out here,
yeah.
In my honest opinion,
yeah,
that man sitting across from you. In my honest to God opinion, because
who dropped albums though? Like realistically, who dropped albums?
Like real albums?
Yeah, this nigga
Clark dropped one. That shit is fire.
Clark shit was fucking amazing.
Yes.
Was fucking amazing
project.
So do Swank shit count as he dropped the EP? Do that count?
Yeah, it counts.
That shit's fire. That's probably
who put out the best project. Let's rephrase that. Who put out the best project?
I think it's Swank.
Nah, bro. And that's I understand you being humble. I really feel like you put out the best, not only the best project, put out two totally different sounding shits. And I'm just being totally honest. And we just watched this video about you supporting your peoples not being dick riding. I sent that to the group because I knew this was gonna happen.
and the first thing I said, I agree with that to a point. There's a line of fucking supporting your homie and being a yes man.
T. Clark is still the most underrated all around to me. Production, you know what I'm saying, rapping. Like T Clark showed his fucking ass this year, but nobody gives you the recognition you deserve. I'm not just talking about the albums you put out, every fucking feature you were on, every fucking hook you had motherfuckers juking with Chula Marie with that fucking hook going off in the club, dog. Like you were all over the place. The motherfuckers just don't recognize.
But yeah, I mean, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
T Clark or Syndrome full project. Swank had the best EP hands down.
That shit is fire. It's only 4 songs. I play the whole shit through.
And if you want me to be honest, and you want me to get real at it, if you want me to get real at it, the motherfucker who did the most work that actually needs to get the most recognition is that motherfucker Damon. He just ain't dropped yet, and he got a fucking 80-song project getting ready to drop.
He did drop an album this year, didn't he? He dropped something this year.
I don't think that was his album. I think that was like he had a bunch of features on somebody else's shit.
Was it?
See here, the thing with him, I always forget about him because he's
moving around. He's not out here like he's buzzing everywhere else. He's making sure that he's getting his weight up everywhere he's going. Like all his streams don't come from home. That motherfucker had hella streams, Colorado, Nevada, Cali, Washington, because he's moving around. He's doing what most of these motherfuckers should do, and he's younger than half of y'all. He went and got a job, got his money up, and when it did what he was supposed to do with his music.
He does what I tell everybody they need to do.
Yep.
Basically what it is. And it's like he makes good music. Like he does. It's real catchy. It's real Drakey.
Very Drakey.
Yeah.
He makes real Drakey music. So
very Drakey.
And I don't like Drake. I don't like Drake music. So, but he's dope. Like he's dope.
That's why I say every time Phil be like, I don't like Drake. How you don't like Drake? You hear that shit
like
everywhere you go.
Oh, nah.
I don't. Go sit in my car. Go sit in my car right now.
He said, go sit in my car. Yeah.
Hey.
Go sit in my car right now and put on the radio. There's nothing even saved, bro. There's no station saved. I don't really listen to radio station.
Bro, Coley goes without mentioning, but the reason we talk about that is we don't look at Coley as a local artist. That's why Coley's not even in the conversation.
That grinding season did come out. That shit was fire too.
Coley to me is bigger than just being local, and Coley holds himself like he's bigger than being local. So I don't hold him to a local perspective.
Who else dropped this year, man?
I dropped.
King shit was hard. Well, you did. You dropped the
Hits. Yeah, Journey to Hits.
Dropped Journey to Hits.
Oh yeah, yes he did.
He dropped something else too. Did you drop Still Waters this year?
I dropped Still Waters too this year. So, but this ain't about me. This ain't about me.
Shout out to Indy, man.
Yeah, shout out to Indy. Shout out to Indy. I don't listen to his music, but he works his ass off.
I had the hottest single that dropped this year. 2 of them. Illy, Indy, and fucking Broken. No numbers prove it.
First of all, no, but
he said no.
No, but I'm glad that you hype yourself up like that, as you should.
You didn't pay attention to the fucking post at all.
At all, right? He is not following along with that shit.
But
damn. Like you said, that shit is to the point. Fuck that.
No, Coley did more for this. Coley does more for this area than a lot of other people do, because Coley doesn't have to give back like he does. He doesn't have to do these underground music fests and all this other shit. He could just say fuck everybody because he gives back and nobody fuck around. Nobody gives back to him. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Coley could fucking go back to Jers and be like, fuck all of y'all motherfuckers. I ain't even, but he actually gives back.
He does it right now.
Yeah. So we give much respect to Coley. We fuck around him all the time, but I just hold him to a different, standard than I hold other artists because he's constantly working. Coley's one of the people that's actually eating off his craft.
Yeah.
Like it's 100% what he does. This is his life. There's not too many people out here that are doing anything like that.
Yeah. So yeah, fuck that shit. Who's your favorite rapper of the year?
Locally.
Yeah. It could go. Well, this is the end of the year shit, And as long as they dropped a single, they could be in the running. I'll get it off. I'll start off real quick and go with Mob.
That's a good choice. That fucking Back Alive was a monster.
He's my favorite rapper of the year.
Good pick.
That Back Alive was a monster, and you know what? Hey,
his verse on Lead the Wave, his verse on Lead the Wave was dope.
Yeah. And I made his promo for that fucking video, for that song. I made the promo for that shit. Just had to put that out there. Love you, Omar. Even if I still ain't got my tattoo yet.
You don't even come here.
I be waiting for him to tell me to come through.
Come through. If you come through and be like, I'm here, that nigga be like, you're lying.
Yeah. I told that.
That's kind of how tattoos work, though.
Like everybody does. Make an appointment.
Yeah. I told that man. I want the Mob. I told him I want the Mob Inc. fucking logo mixed with the fucking Nerd Mix logo type shit. That's what I want. That should be badass. And they have Ville pay for Villain Radio logo.
This nigga ain't getting no tattoos.
I'm getting tattoos.
He got his tattoos that he's gonna have for the rest of his life right now. That's it.
No, I gotta get this shit covered up. This gotta go. That shit gotta go.
Don't you got a Colts tattoo?
Yeah. And I don't want to talk about them right now. They lost.
Hey, there's a good chance the Bears are gonna fucking creep in because Green Bay's not playing none of their fucking starters next week.
I heard.
Next week.
Nah, but fuck that. Who's your rapper of the year? Because I got mine.
Well, who is it, nigga? What the fuck?
Mine?
Yeah.
T. Clark.
Okay. T. Clark. He's dope. People don't know he's been rapping for a long ass time.
Yeah. Just from Symbiote to fucking Wave Thief to he has been trying to prove that nobody is going to out rap him. That's the shit that he's been on.
T. Clark, Villain Gang, and his bitch.
Okay. My favorite this year, Scooter, Mr. King. Mr. King been tearing that shit up.
King might be my favorite performer of the year. As far as like performance goes, like he's my favorite fucking performer of the year.
No, you with the blow up doll, bro. Is my
nuts.
You are my performer of the year, just on stage with the blow up doll during Bad Dia. That right there,
that was nuts,
you sexually man. Like you're lucky that you're not getting sued for civil damages.
I had fun with my doll too. I had fun on stage. I definitely didn't as much fun as
I'm gonna have to nominate myself for performer of the year.
Hey, that motherfucker! Hey, he knew the fucking words to Broken. That shit shocked me.
I hosted that underground music fest, and I performed more than anybody else that night. I was drunk as fuck, and I knew every word to every song that everybody performed.
He had everybody's backup vocals. I'm looking like he knows that. Like I'm good.
I still hate Ville though, because he didn't give me. I fucking opened and I didn't have a fucking cordless mic.
I only gave up my cordless mic to two people.
I should have got the cordless mic, man. I was
two people got my cordless mic. Bug got it, and then
Critical got it.
Nah, somebody else had a cordless too.
Critical had the cordless mic because he got to jump off the stage.
Swank and Spaz had two.
Mikey Kelly gave me $50 to let him use the cordless mic.
Damn, if I had known it was that cheap, dog, I would have motherfucking gave you that shit.
I'd have gave you the $50 for the cordless mic. Shit.
I was hosting the show,
tripping around on that fucking cord.
I was hosting the show outside.
Yeah,
I was walking around all through that bitch.
Yeah,
that mic.
Oh, I got something to say to Trell too, because I went back to check that fucking SD card for the fucking footage. It was not a damn fucking thing on that SD card.
Oh shit.
He didn't record shit.
Shit.
Where is Trell?
Right.
Trell's probably tied up by a bunch of kids right now.
Nah, but it's a lot of artists that deserve to get their just due. Coley probably had the best effect on, you know what I'm saying? Got to give it up to C Snapper because not just her as a performer, she's just everything she's doing as a CEO over there, and the move she's making to put her people in the places that they're gonna get
over there. They got some shit.
Yeah.
You know, and she's always showing love and support, man. And it's just there's a certain few where you go in the next year and you know you can look and see who's going to be something. Like if they keep moving the way they're going now, you know who's gonna make it out. Who's gonna keep going. They just can't give up. Shit. If G Scott will put fucking music out,
don't worry.
He'd be good.
Don't worry. It's in
instead of being fucking sexually molested by fucking Babs in the kitchen while he cooking. change to the yeah.
Shout out to them because we had a good ass time.
Yeah. It was a very good night.
That show was
good. And
it was
great. All these movies were lit.
Yeah, it feels like G Scott comes home and gets chained, like he's on this fucking long ass chain while he walks around the house so he can't get away.
Oh my god! I got the munchies.
I do too.
I'm about to go get some.
All right.
Album of the year. Did we already talk about this?
Did you? Or what? Mainstream?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Reasonable Drought.
Are we talking about rapping, or are we just talking about music? Period.
Music. Period.
We're talking about we're talking about rap right now, though. But
Reasonable
rap
Drought
album this year. Bill says the Stove God.
That's understandable, but I still feel that's because he got attachments to the situation.
No, that was recorded before he met him, though.
No, I'm just saying.
Yo, not really though, because that shit is fire. I don't skip a track on that shit, and he is going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm not.
The Cooks album it's up there.
I didn't say Reasonable Drought because he records his material here. I said Reasonable Drought because it was best album of the year, followed by Alfredo.
Alfredo's up there for me. Alfredo's up there for me. The Price of Tea in China's up there for me.
There you go. That fucking Boldy James album is fire.
and like I
also produced by The Alchemist. Shout out to Alchemist in this bitch.
And that song with Stove on that project is one of the songs of the year. And Stove recorded his verse for that here at Villain Radio.
Yep.
But we're going with our personal favorite, not what like should be, right?
Yeah, personal favorite.
Damn, dude. For me, it's between Circles and the Allegory. It's either that Mac Miller joint or it's the you know what I'm saying? It's the Royce for me.
Okay.
Shout out to Westside Gun for Pray for Paris. I still live with that album, man. That shit is dope as fuck.
To come to think about it, I got the best
features though.
It
had great features though, bro.
Yeah.
A written testimony. Hold on. This
okay.
Look, a written testimony, Music to Be Murdered by.
Get back into this.
Hold on. Run the Jewels, Alfredo, Extinction Level Event. We can't forget what fucking Busta just dropped, Joe.
That shit was fire though.
But his problem was he dropped it too late in the year.
No, it was overhyped as a motherfucker. Why it was a good album. It's a nostalgically good album.
I can get what you're saying.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, so. But written
pressure.
Written testimony. Fuck that motherfucking shit.
No pressure. Detroit too.
I like Detroit too.
Detroit.
Funeral.
Cool.
I like Detroit too. I do.
Funeral came out this year.
Yeah.
Way too long. Long.
You had that Pray for Love. You had that Rod Wave joint that came out. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion. That shit was trash. Blame It on Baby came out.
Yeah, I was about to say, did anybody listen to the Baby album this year? That song was fucking #1 for forever, and I hate it.
Just because you got a #1 song don't mean the album's gonna be good.
No, his album.
The first one was cool.
Nah, but he got my girl, man.
He got your girl.
He got my girl, man.
You hate on him. You have to hate on him.
Oh, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck the baby. Oh, anything I love, man. Fuck the baby.
Fuck him.
She had me fucking like dreaming I was Chris Brown and shit, dancing around in the video and shit with her. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And then I come up and she's fucking feeding the baby food and shit like that. I know I look better than that nigga. Fuck that nigga, man.
Damn. Well.
Wow.
I saw his fucking baby pictures, dog. And one thing I can say, us Wilsons, you know what I'm saying, we age well. That motherfucker's gonna like a crackhead by the time he grown. And he ain't about fuck that nigga, man. And he can't rap. That motherfucker used the same cadence on every fucking song.
Yeah, like
motherfucker became famous because he wore a fucking diaper at a fucking festival. I think I found somebody I hate more than Eminem, dude.
Is this what's wrong with it?
Fuck that nigga. His album was trash. We ain't gonna talk about his shit being the best album of 2020, man. When you got Lil Baby, he wishes he was Lil Baby. He ain't even the baby. Lil Baby's the baby. Man, get that shit the fuck out of here.
He dropped this year too.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the album though.
No.
What about that Pop
Baby though?
Pop Smoke?
Ooh,
He had some good hooks. The only reason I know, you know why I know about any of the songs on his album? Fucking because they're TikTok dances.
Nah, the only reason I even knew that motherfucker was coming out was because Joe Budden was on his dick.
Lot of real catchy
Pop
shit.
Smoke though.
Hey, Pop Smoke's dope though.
Sammy wants to know what
club. Yeah.
Sammy wants to know what your beef with Eminem is.
It's because he's white.
I like
just cut right to the chase. It's because he's white.
Indy's racist as fuck.
He's really racist.
Pay whatever narrative y'all want to. I don't fuck with chocolate. You know I don't like Eminem because I don't like chocolate. That's why.
Because I don't like chocolate.
I don't like chocolate.
I hate him.
as I take a bite of a Kit Kat.
No, Sammy, low key though. Indy is actually a really big Eminem fan. He's low key Eminem stan.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in the projects he puts out.
Yeah, he used to be one of those. So it's nothing personal.
I'm disappointed in his projects. That's it.
I'm starting to think that he's working through his contract.
You think so?
Because he dropped basically 2 projects. There was some good shit on fucking the deluxe version and fucking and he's just trying. I think he's trying to fucking
Marshall Mathers will not always be lit. If Marshall Mathers was lit, he rap better.
Subjective.
He got some nice songs on the deluxe version, dog. I was really surprised.
That's cool. He still rap worse than Royce. That's all that matters.
Okay.
It's all subjective. Like
Royce is the better rapper.
At times.
Okay.
Every time,
we're not even going to argue that.
Every time,
that doesn't mean he's not rapping at an elite level, though.
To me, he's not.
Oh, he definitely is.
Well, sometimes he gets back up to that level.
No, it's the same.
I feel like a lot of it is toilet.
He's still humor, rapping at that level. He's just not saying the things Indy wants him to say.
Eminem cannot stay relevant without doing the same bullshit over and over again.
Why, bro?
He doesn't care what people think about him. He has to talk about how people think about him all the time. You have too much of a presence. You say you love hip hop, right? You say you love rap. You say this is your reason for being. Then use your fucking aura to move this shit forward and stop worrying about the fucking little pumps and all that shit and shit like that. You're the reason why these little bitches are staying relevant.
Well, listen though, Indy. At the end of the day, he's to the point where he's like a money factory, dog. He's in a bubble. He's a little bit out of touch,
and that's his fault. And that's his fault why he's in that bubble, yo. Come out the fucking bubble.
Well,
anybody
sort
with
of.
anybody with that type of money is usually in a bubble.
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like
That's exactly why fucking Trump's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So Eminem Trump.
No. But
You said it.
it's a comparable bubble. It's a comparable bubble.
Okay.
You know, so it's like people that can't leave their fucking house, you know, they have to live in a bubble.
I don't know. The Rock leaves his house.
That's a little different.
I mean,
that's a little different.
In any case, Indy, is he to be held responsible for that? I liked some of the songs, man.
Yeah. Eminem's not in my top 10. Put it that way.
His ass off.
He's not in my top 10. He could rap his ass off in my top 20.
His patterns are still intricate as fuck.
He can rap his ass off in my top 20. Freddie's been rapping circles around this motherfucker the past couple of years.
Okay, I'll agree with that too.
There's nobody Fred hasn't been rapping around.
Well,
Joe Budden, and that's only because he retired.
This nigga Boldy James is going crazy, bro. Benny been going crazy.
Joe Budden's not a better rapper than Freddie Gibbs.
Joe Budden's a better everything than Freddie Gibbs.
No.
And Joe Budden has a better ball head than Freddie Gibbs.
I would like to see that though. Joe and Freddie on the track. That should be hard.
That would be amazing. That would be fun.
Hard.
Joe will tell you himself that he wouldn't battle Freddie Gibbs because he'd be afraid that Gibbs would shoot him if he lost.
Well, they wouldn't battle, but we could see who would come out with the freshest verse though. Joe Budden can rap, man.
So can Fred.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Fred is one of the motherfuckers though.
On a fucking A-Rab beat.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
A-Rab beat. What I guess we can't get into like what's the best movie of the year because we were kind of stifled because of the pandemic. It definitely
wasn't a fucking Wonder Woman piece of shit, trash ass fucking movie.
Yeah, man, I went to sleep on that shit.
Garbage, bro. Fucking garbage.
I definitely fell asleep.
Fucking garbage.
That first one was fire though.
What are you looking forward most music wise for 2021?
Drake.
Yep.
Drake.
Yep.
J-Rock.
Certified Lover Boy.
Right. Are any of them besides J-Rock else dropping over there?
I think Kendrick will drop this year too or next year. I'm really looking for J-Rock. I've been a long time fan. I've listened to J-Rock since like 2004. Like him and Fred started around the same time.
Okay.
It's crazy because my next door neighbor in Vegas, he was from Watts, right? And so he was telling me about this rapper J-Rock, and I was telling him about this rapper Fred. And so we introduced each other to each other's music, right? And then fucking like 9 months later, Fred and J-Rock did their first song together. And we're like, bro, did you see this? I was like, you see this shit? It was fucking insane. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really because his the Redemption album was one of the best that year.
That was one of the best. Shout out to that shit, man. That shit got me through some times too, bro. That shit is good.
Are we hyped for the Kanye album? Are we worried about what Kanye's got to say?
I don't care.
No.
What about
Kanye has
it's lost all of its thrill.
Kanye has to make me want to care again.
Yep.
Well, what about the Cudi? What about Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon too? That's supposed to be coming.
You mean 3?
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's supposed to be coming.
3. I think he tried to sound like Travis Scott in Future too much.
Yeah.
Did he try to sound like Travis Scott a few too much? Were they just got so good with the way he sounded that now everybody thinks he's trying? Because he birthed a lot of these motherfuckers. Cudi birthed the sound.
He wasn't making party records like that though. Like he's trying to make party records. Like he's trying to make club records, like type shit. Like it's a sonically pleasing sounding album. The beats are good, shit like that. But it's like you don't think you're listening to a Cudi album.
Yes, even most of the melodies that he chooses are not even like it's Future shit. It's fucking
I can dig that
shit, which is disappointing. That's disappointing. We look to Kid Cudi to like push it forward, not you know what I'm saying, do what everybody else is doing.
I'll be totally honest with you, and y'all might not like me for this, but my most anticipated album of next year is probably the fucking Billie Eilish album that's supposed to drop.
That's fine. I don't care what fucking genre it is.
Yeah, she's
That's
been
anticipating. Go ahead.
What else? What else is coming out? I want to hear Drake.
who's coming out who's coming out that's actually going to affect shit?
I don't know, but you would.
I want to hear.
It's about
I want to
time.
hear a Kendrick project.
Because Drake is what? Drake's keeping the lights on in Universal.
Well, yeah.
If Drake doesn't drop, it affects the scope of music. If he doesn't drop,
Not necessarily, because Universal owns almost every profitable record label there is. So they got Drake's just a piece of their puzzle.
I think Drake might be the biggest piece of that puzzle.
I don't know. Like, people don't realize that fucking the country is still the number one selling genre, and it's really, really outpacing hip hop. Like they actually sell physical copies.
Right. We're still the number one genre, though, right?
No, it's we're the most influential.
Country eclipsed hip hop like 3 years ago for the first time.
With number ones and shit too.
Yeah.
So then what the fuck?
Country
Instagram.
country charts.
So it's country's crossed over like crazily. But we don't listen to the radio.
I'm gonna take my horse on the old town road. I'm gonna ride till it ain't no more.
There you go. Last year, what? That came out 2018, right? Or was it 2019?
That's 2019.
No, it was 18.
Because you got to think that year that was a top 3 song of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that it just goes, and you still got to look at
WAP
and pop music still the number one driver anyway, all overall. So
WAP was a number one on like urban charts, some pop charts, but country hits everything. Whether it's pop, it's on every chart. Where rap doesn't go over to. There's even country on the hip hop charts.
Exactly. When you cross over, when you cross over from rap, you just cross over to the pop charts. That's it. When you cross over from country niggas cross over and they'll hit the country and the rock charts. They'll hit the country and the pop charts. They'll hit the country, like he said, country and the rap charts. It's insane. They're hitting worst fucking things.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Country albums.
I've said for the past couple of years I want to find and develop a country.
Yeah, album. I know. Bill's been talking about that for a minute.
I changed my mind. My most anticipated fucking album, now that I come think about it, because I wrote this shit down in my fucking notebook, was Foo Fighters, because the Foo Fighters got a new album coming out.
Okay.
As I just probably made us lose like 10 viewers by saying that.
If they figure it out.
No, nigga. Evanescence.
Yeah, that is right. They are supposed to come out, huh? They were supposed to come out this year, though.
It's supposed to be this year, but got pushed back.
Yeah, but it got pushed back. If they figure it out, the fucking SZA album.
Yeah, Schoolboy Q supposed to drop next year. Do we care about Schoolboy Q?
Here you go. Yeah. Here's Vogue.
Yeah, but I want to hear a few more people. I want to hear Ab-Soul album.
Travis Scott too is supposed to be coming back next year.
Vibe magazine has a list of some of the top anticipated albums of 2021. Drake, Certified Lover Boy,
number 1.
Shit.
Ash and Nico, Demo Devil. I don't even know who the fuck those people are.
Rock.
Let's see who else. Arlo Parks, whoever the fuck that is.
Rock.
Kanye West. Donda with Child is the working title. One of the fucking Zayn Malik, fucking his shit. Lana Del Rey.
Facts. I forgot she was dropping.
My bitch Rihanna.
Yes.
I doubt Rihanna drops.
She's dropping. She has to drop.
The fucking Rihanna album is what I'm waiting on.
She has to drop. She hasn't dropped in 3 years. She's dropping in 2021.
It's time. Tis the season. She's been working on an album though.
Yeah, she's been working.
She had been working on it
for the last 7 months.
Yeah.
She don't. To be honest with you, she don't. She can drop. She don't have to.
Now here's the thing. Rock Nation was supposed to drop the album before the end of the year in the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but you also got the fucking thing going where right now that shit going on with fucking Jay-Z supposedly is shopping Tidal right now.
Yeah,
well,
we heard that. But they made an offer though.
He's
right?
not shopping.
Yeah,
Jack Dorsey came to him.
He came and made an offer.
And I don't think it'll be a majority type thing. I think Square's just gonna buy up all the outstanding shares that Jay don't own.
But my whole thing with that is
just my whole partnership.
Yeah, because Square's trying to diversify.
Okay.
Motherfucking Cash App. It's gonna be Cash App Records.
Well,
Cash App pushed them
like
to it.
you gotta think Square's way bigger than Cash App. You know, most restaurants now are using Square. A whole Square POS system, you know. So
yep.
And Adele's dropping in 2021 also.
I'm curious to see what her sound is now.
She's getting divorced, so it's gonna be good.
That's how we make good music,
guys. Like Indy said, Foo Fighters is dropping.
Yeah, that's dope.
Let's see who else is dropping. Red Hot Chili Peppers are dropping.
Okay.
We have this is the list of 100 most anticipated ones from Stereo Gum. I'm just gonna mention the people that I've heard of. Queens of the Stone Age, Madlib is dropping something called Sound of Ancestors. Mastodon's dropping some crazy rock shit. Travis Scott, of course, Liz Phair, Conway the Machine.
Indy Uchiha.
Nobody. I'm saying about people that I care about. Hey, I don't care about these, but this is a group that I want to look up called the Viagra Boys. They're dropping an album called Welfare Jazz.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Again, Rihanna, the Wrens, Ice Age, Schoolboy Q, Parquet Courts, Spoon, Japanese Breakfast is a weird eccentric type band. Vince Staples, Danny Brown.
What Vince Staples is dropping?
Yeah,
and Danny Brown.
Adele, Billie Eilish, FKA Twigs. That it makes sense now that she's trying to get this money out of Shia, probably to finance the album.
Yeah,
even though he is crazy, but should have called the cops.
Ooh, that's not gonna go over well.
SZA.
Yeah, the SZA album. That's if they clear that shit up though.
Well, check it out. I don't care if it don't go over well, because what are you showing all these other women or young ladies that are getting in abusive relationships? Oh, don't call the cops, just sue them. Ain't nobody could sell. Ain't no woman out here could sue no man beating her up, because ain't no nigga out here beating no woman up got anything. They probably living home to begin with.
That's not gonna go over.
If you getting abused by your boyfriend, call the police.
Or you could just be like Johnny Depp and get beat up by your girlfriend.
Yeah, that too. Shout out to hey, if we could bully a studio into fucking changing a whole ass movie like we did with Sonic the Hedgehog, why can't we get Amber Heard fucking fired from Aquaman 2?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, and I've been saying this for the longest. I said this on A Plus Opinions. I think that whole Sonic thing was planned from the start.
And that was
so that was the rollout.
That was very good marketing.
That was the rollout.
That was great fucking marketing. That was the rollout.
Get a bunch of people.
Yeah, the Cure. The Cure are dropping a new album this year.
Okay.
Or next year, I should say. Pusha T, he's dropping something new. Arcade Fire.
Would a Pusha T, whatever he's dropping, have a Drake diss on it?
It all depends if Drake's dissing him.
It didn't matter before. Pusha was just bullying Drake for no reason.
No, Drake.
Yeah, he had already dropped an album.
Yeah. So Indy's favorite fucking female rapper, Cardi B.
I can't fucking stand Cardi B. Snow the Product is my favorite female rapper.
Casey Musgraves.
You love Cardi B.
Lord,
no, I don't like chicks that look like dudes.
According to Stereo Gum, the number
B.
one
No, I don't. I don't like fake bitches.
The number one anticipated album of 2021, according to Stereo Gum, is Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that shit.
Until the Linkin Park album gets announced.
He didn't even read them off. Are they dropping?
It wasn't on there.
Nah, they're considering it. It'd be the first album without Chester.
Mm-hmm.
Who's singing?
I have no fucking idea. Somebody from another group.
They'll find someone.
If they don't, it's going to go one of two ways. They're either not going to find a good enough singer and it's going to fucking backfire and blow up and everybody's going to fucking hate them, or they're going to find a fucking singer and it's going to fucking kick ass. That's only two ways it's going to go.
Well, the best thing that happened to the Foo Fighters was the death of fucking... I'm going to leave that alone.
Cocaine Cobain is a new project from Bug. Hollow Gang Bug 9 coming out soon on Villain Radio.
Segue.
Guys, right.
Segue.
I'm on that one.
I didn't make that.
Cocaine Cobain.
I didn't make that. I haven't made it onto a fucking... I haven't made it onto a Bug. You know, I'm never going to make it onto another Bug song.
Nope, because I'm going to take you right off.
Yeah. James Worthy's going to make it onto a Bug song before I do.
Oh, man.
I'll erase that shit, too.
Yep. I heard that one.
That's the chopping block, nigga.
That's fucked up.
You have been voted off the island.
So, who's got a PlayStation 5?
I don't even play PlayStation.
I was year-end wrap-up. I mean, that was a big thing, the fucking horrible launch of these game systems in the pandemic.
My stepkid did get a Series X. They scored a Series X for him. And I said I asked him what game he wanted, and he's like, I don't know. He's like, can you just... He had a Cash App card. So he's like, can you Cash App me the money? I can just buy my own game. I was like, all right, I'll Cash App you some money. Cash App money, Merry Christmas type shit. Feels weird that that's what he wanted. He's at that age where he just wants money now.
Right.
He went and bought a prostitute.
And now California is really on lockdown kind of still, so he ain't going nowhere by no prostitute.
He went and bought a prostitute. It's just now instead of $50, only $25.
Evidently, you've never been to California because everything's expensive there.
Including the pussy.
I used to Canoga Park, California. That's where I lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, for years.
That's where that's not too far from Vision. Vision's probably like 15 minutes from there, if that.
That's that. I spent Colorado, California. No, we'll say that for the interview.
We'll save that for the interview that I'm going to put off.
we'll say that for the interview. Getting the cross burned in my yard in front of the trailer in Kentucky.
What?
My mom going out there and roasting marshmallows on it.
Crazy.
Mom was a soldier, yeah.
Mom was a soldier.
Yeah. She was too much like my dad. But that's a story for another day, guys.
And you'd have a bunch of more brothers. How many brothers and sisters do you have on both sides?
It's like 8 and 8.
Holy shit.
Some shit like that. I don't know. Hold on, let me think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it's got to be more than what we've been showing on my dad's side. Shit, he not telling us.
He's not being totally forthcoming.
It's got to be more, like straight up. I'm thinking he might have popped another couple of women up in high school and shit like that. I think he had a couple more before he went to high school. It's just, high school shit. They just didn't tell him. Type shit.
Like, these things they're not too far off.
As I lift this backwood,
like,
I lift this backwood now.
We love Pops though, man. Shout out to Pops.
Yeah. And I started thinking about this is about time for Uncle Bobby's story time. And I've been And I've been thinking, I've been really racking my brain about.
Can I say something right quick before you start though? Only
Go
blue
ahead.
lives that matter is Smurfette and the Buff.
Jesus Christ.
You can go now.
Easy.
So is Smurfette's pussy pink?
Right.
You never want to see Smurfette nude?
Do you think Smurfette's pussy's pink?
Nah, to be honest with you, I always thought it was green.
Or like purple.
Yellow. So when it gets warm,
or gummy bears.
Yes.
Get drunk off the gummy bears. But I've been really racking my brain to see. It's hard to come up with the story because there's so many of them, and I try to have it fit the narrative, right?
Right.
And not all of them are going to be funny. Some are going to be funny. Some of them are going to be like, some real life shit, but kind of with some humor thrown in it, whatever. And I'm like, then I have to start thinking about some of the good ones. And if the statute of limitations had to even fucking ran out, if I could even talk about this shit yet legally and shit,
That's definitely true.
So this week I went to, I was driving down Broadway today. Do you know, on Broadway and 53rd, there used to be a McDonald's there.
Yes.
So I was sitting in the parking lot and I thought about my last instance at McDonald's before it's weird that a McDonald's closes. You know what I mean? It's how many McDonald's you see that like close like that?
A lot.
Well, they moved.
Yeah.
That's the one that moved to 61st.
61st. They're like, we got to get the fuck out of here.
You're right.
Now, let me tell you. Now, this goes to tell you, here's a story about one of the reasons why my name is Rob Villain. For those you don't know, that I used to rob people. I wasn't a thief or anything like that. I didn't like sneak into your house or anything. Like if I robbed you, you knew I robbed you. It's like I was like Omar from The Wire, but I wasn't gay. And like people knew I was robbing them, but what are they really gonna do? Like they're gonna beat me up. Like I was connected to the streets, like I was gangbanging. Like I had a whole army of niggas. Like so I robbed McDonald's. Okay, we spent some time.
It was you.
We spent some time in one of my cousins, my cousin and I, the summer of what year did Ja Rule's album come out? Veni Vidi Vici. What year was that? I want to say it was like 99. Summer to 99. I want to say summer 99. Go ahead, Savon. Look that up real quick.
Right.
This motherfucker just called me snot. Wow.
At least Savon the Don. I haven't watched it so long. Did they give him the full name back?
Nah, they gave him a raise.
Well, everybody got a raise. But anyway.
No. He got a raise. The other people over there didn't. That was the whole topic of the last episode.
Probably because they talked so much shit to him that they probably.
He got Savon got vacation days, and Button and them don't even have vacation days.
But as I was starting to say,
release date June 1st, 1999.
Exactly. December 1999, one of my cousins and I spent the whole summer robbing businesses up and down Broadway. We would rob these businesses and then we would take the money that we got from it and we would go buy marijuana and cocaine and we would take it to Green Bay and we would make a bunch of money in Green Bay. So we who got your fucking thing on?
Bad.
I was like, I'm hearing myself in every direction. So the first place that we did, there's a Metro by T-Mobile, whatever store right there, and across the street on 61st from Strax. It's in that little plaza, strip mall plaza
across the street.
Yeah, across the street. There used to be a pizza joint right there called Hungry Howie's Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
When they first opened that Hungry Howie's Pizza, my cousin was the general manager. Not my same cousin that I went on the robbing spree with, but another cousin. And he hired me as his first assistant. So I worked there for a long time. After we left there and everything, they promoted a bunch of dumbass people and shit like that. So we robbed this Hungry Howie. So we walked into there was no air conditioning, so they always had the back door open,
Mm-hmm.
So we, as Ja Rule's fucking CD as the background to the robbery, we have somebody go in the front door, order a pizza. And we sneak in the back and start taking Oh, what is wrong with you?
My
So
bad.
we have somebody come in the front and make an order. As we creep in the back door, we go into the office and we start grabbing everything, any of the money in there and whatever and shit like that. There's a brand new pair of Jordans. They were the what was shit? It was the 13s. There was the black and blue 13s.
The Royals.
Yeah. So I snatched them, and then all of a sudden, boom! My cousin hits dude in the head with a putter. Because you can't do robbery with a gun, because that's a whole different charge. Okay. So clean out the register, whatever, and fucking we get in the car. I'm like, nigga, you hit him with the putter, bro. What the fuck? So we go to the plug's house, and we get to work, and we head up to Green Bay, right? Get up to Green Bay, and we open up shop, and we out there for like 2 weeks, and we're like celebrities. And at the time, like now that I look back at it, I'm like, man, we were hot as fuck. Like we didn't give a fuck. We're you know, I had jewelry at that time, you know, like whatever, you know, decent. We had a nice car and Green. I don't know if you ever been to Green Bay, bro, but if you go to Green Bay, you're like, first of all, how the fuck do they even have a football team? It's little. It's like Whiting has a football team, bro. It's fucking insane, you know. And then we stick out like a sore thumb, and everybody's coming to this house that we're staying at and buying drugs. And not just weed. I got blow too, you know. So we're out there and everything. And we went out there. We're like, yeah, we're out here to do this, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to this concert. So we're gonna the dude we were staying with out there, my cousin's boy. He lived out there with his baby mama. Like this weird, like hillbilly type Green Bay like chick, right? Look
Right.
goofy as shit. She kind of looked like the female version of dude from the Goonies. Yeah, exactly. So
Oh man.
we're up there. We're like, yo, we're gonna take Mike back with us, and we're gonna take him to this concert. Okay, bro. We took Mike, and we are gone the whole summer. Like we never took him back. So we get back out here to the G. I'm living in Maryville at the time, right off 61st and 65 and 61st. You know, when you get off 65 on the 61st, if you go straight, they got the neighborhood back there. That's where I'm staying at the time. So we go on and we hit the McDonald's. We hit the Papa John's in Cherville. And that's what we did all summer. Like we literally just hit these little spots, got some work, went to Green Bay, and just flooded the town, bro. Like dumbasses. And it's crazy that, and I'm having this fucking real vivid flashback of that whole summer as I'm sitting in a parking lot today. Like, damn, I robbed this McDonald's. And it came, and the whole thing, and then somebody gets in the car, shuts the door, and it's like the whole thing's over. And I'm snapped back to reality. But in what was probably only like 3.5, 4 minutes, a whole fucking summer played out. A whole summer of fucking alcohol and fucking Green Bay bitches and fucking blow and fucking all types of shit, bro. Like it was insane. Like you ever get somewhere and you know that you're gonna fucking be able to manipulate the situation to whatever you want it to be. And it's like a puppet on the string thing. And that's how every time we ended up going to Green Bay 3 times. Like we'd be in Green Bay and he'd be on the phone with his baby mama, like, they won't bring me back. And we're in Green Bay. It was crazy as fuck. And it's so weird that like this whole culture, like the whole hip hop culture, everybody has a story like that. You know, it's like drugs and drug dealing were a basis for almost every great part of fucking hip hop. Every great era was funded somehow by drug money. If you look back at everything, even if you look back to the beginning shit in New York, them motherfuckers were wearing those crazy ass outfits, fucking snoring all types of fucking and selling all types of blow.
So is that what we're trying to continue, or are we trying to change that?
Oh, let me finish my story.
Oh, thought it was over. Sorry.
No, it's not over. Anyway, that's why I said at the beginning, it's not always going to be a funny story and shit like that. So at the end of the towards the end of the summer, you know, everything's going good, you know, making a shitload of money, and of course blowing the money, because like, what the fuck else am I gonna do with the money? I'm fucking 18 years old, about to be 19, fucking I got no kids, and I'm just like, fuck it, let's wild the fuck out, you know. Start getting paranoid. Like, start getting real paranoid. It was probably the blow. But like, I felt like I was living like a Henry Hill Godfather, Goodfellas situation. You know, when he knew that they were following him.
Yeah.
Like, that was the shit. Like the last trip we took to Green Bay, I was paranoid as fuck. Like comically paranoid. And when we got back from that last trip was when I started that's when I bought my first computer. The first computer I ever bought myself. It was a Gateway computer. It came with the little microphone. You know, computers came with that little microphone. That little it looked like a pencil mic.
Yeah.
And it came with that little cylinder stand you could put it in, and you could talk in chat rooms and shit like that. Yeah. So from the last trip I took to Green Bay, an overly paranoid trip that resulted in me, the drive back was like after school special going through my head. And I had already survived my Fed case and all that. And then me being overly paranoid, and all it was a fucking, turned out to be a fucking news helicopter. You know, that I thought was fucking following me through Green Bay and shit. So I get so paranoid and so fucking spooked out over it that I get back and I stopped doing blow. That was the first thing.
That's one.
Yeah. And the Rob villain persona changed, because you got to think, when I first started getting into this, I was rapping. So after that trip, I took that last little bit of money and I bought the Gateway computer and I installed Cakewalk 2000. And that was the transition.
So that summer.
And that summer and that string of fucking all that shit was basically the seed money and the events that took place transitioned me from that to starting what turned into Villain Radio. That's where Isha style music started in the summer of '99.
Beanie Bitty Beachy. That's what you were listening to?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
He was listening to that shit.
Yeah, especially
blow going to Green Bay.
Bro, blow. Like, bro, it's insane. And it's crazy because, like, even to this day, I don't think I should be here. Like, I sit back and I think of the things that I've done already. You know, I've done shit that everybody dreams of doing already, and you know, I could not do anything else in this industry, so to speak, and be cool. Like, I've done it all type shit, you know. But then it's little fucking 3.5 minute fucking nostalgic flashbacks that kind of snap me back to reality and how far I've come. And if I could do it, anybody could do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of wanting to put the work in to do, because you gotta leave a whole lifestyle behind. You can't make that full transition if you're gonna keep fucking around in the streets. It's gonna catch up to you. You're gonna either end up in jail for whatever you're doing, or in my case, I probably would have ended up getting killed eventually. Shit, some days I still be like, shit, like one of these motherfuckers are probably still mad about the X amount of dollars, like,
right?
Because it's like it was never like fucking $100, $200 type shit. It was always massive amounts of money, you know, or massive amounts of work. There was never what the fuck is a quarter or some shit gonna do? Like it gotta be worth your while. And that's where like the whole the Rob villain persona kind of went a whole like makeover, so to speak. And it's not like I never relapse and like hit a lick again or anything like that. But I subconsciously and consciously fucking set out to be a better person, all from being fucking super fucking paranoid because I was fucking on blow. All fueled by a fucking, of all people, fucking Ja Rule album fueled a whole fucking crazy robbing fucking summer. It's insane that I think when I sit back and I think about it. It wasn't a bad album. And the song with him, DMX, and Jay-Z would really get you hyped.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, crazy. But it's this week's story. I meant it to be a little inspiring. Like you gotta. It's especially for the music people. Like in our area, everybody does something, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're not channeling anything to their funds to anything. You know what I mean? It all goes back to investing. Like, bro, you know how much that Gateway computer? Gateway computer cost me $1,800. It had fucking 64. It had a 64 gigabyte hard drive.
So I thought we had the Only Begotten Son part of the album, and then he just went backwards back to Murder for Life, but he skipped right over Daddy's Little Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the story, if you listen to the story and you read the track listing of that Ja Rule album, his story goes track to track.
His life. The album.
It's
that
crazy.
Shit is crazy.
And only Indy would fucking be researching that shit.
Look, right. I'm worried about when we get to the Murderers, because they did close the track with something. They did close the album with a really hype track.
No, it was it was that crazy, bro. It was wild because we would get all the work from my gangbanging niggas, right? So
the Murderers.
Basically, right on Pierce and 45th, right over there,
West Side Glen Park shit.
Exactly. Like this motherfucker.
Look.
Silly ass. Oh man.
That's when we know the gummy bears kicked in. But it's like a drug. Like, like if you never like rob somebody for 50 grand, like you don't know the adrenaline and the fucking I don't even want to say the anxiousness, because it's a good anxiousness, like it's a high. You're like, yeah, hell yeah. And the fact that they know you did it, they're like, fuck it, we fucked up.
Is it like fucking another dude's bitch while he in the room?
Wow.
I've never done that. So
always taking it too far.
Always.
How am I taking it too far? I'm just trying to match it. I've never robbed somebody for 50 grand. I did some other shit, so I'm trying to see if I can get a similar.
He doesn't do this over on Nerd Mix.
Nerd Mix. That's no matter what. Even though he says that he ain't gonna be here every Sunday. Every Sunday he's gonna find a way to come in here and do some creepy ass shit.
Do that shit because he like to do that shit.
Because he can't do that on his platform,
Yeah,
so he has to get it out somewhere.
Hey,
we're here for you, brother.
Look at him. Look at him. Every time he gets fucked up on anything, he starts with the beard. Hey, go back and watch it. The outtakes. I'll show you the outtakes of him. He was fucking lit and just doing weird ass shit.
I remember that shit.
I'm glad that it kicked in fully after we went off air, because
it was starting though at the end.
Yeah, it was really starting at the end. But it's
what the fuck is Indy doing over there? Let's hit the show, guys.
But it's like when we went to Vegas for my birthday. I took Yosh, and it was like, look,
you took who?
You heard what I said. But I took somebody to Vegas who's
This is why we record, edit.
I took somebody to Vegas that's never been out of the Midwest area, never been farther than Illinois, Michigan, or Ohio.
Never been on a plane.
Never been on a plane. And I showed this person that didn't think that this was possible, that it's possible for anybody to go anywhere they want. You just got to do it. Like that's the hardest thing. Nobody wants to do it, or they want to talk about doing it, or or talk about what they want to do, or whatever. And the difference between me and the next person is I actually did the shit, and I found ways to get the shit done. I mean, sometimes it might have been taking shit from somebody, but it is what it is.
You hear that, the baby? I'm coming for my bitch back.
Yeah. So, like, I wish I still had that computer. Like,
the gateway.
That computer was fucking it. It was crazy the amount of money that you paid for it and how happy I was to get it. And now it's just like my phone makes that computer look like nothing. Like my phone's like 10 times powerful than that computer is. Actually more than that shit. And it fits in my pocket. But
yeah.
But just like Death Row and just like fucking Cash Money, like this whole outfit, everything that I've done started from fucking illegal activity money. It's insane. Well, I guess twice, because I committed to robberies to get the fucking money to buy drugs. Then I went and sold drugs to make more money.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about like what would have happened if I wouldn't have bought that computer. If I wouldn't have bought that computer, where would I be right now? Because I bought that computer to rap. I hung that microphone that came with it. I hung it from a fucking little hook, a little twisty hook that I put in the ceiling. And I hung it, and that's how I rapped. I put the mic like right here. Fucking I took a filter. I took a filter from a humidifier and a rubber band and put it on the end of the microphone, and that's literally how I started doing all this. That's how it started. And then I had to change my name. Well, I had to figure out what my name meant. Like I had the name before I started in music. I had the Rob Villain name. It's how did you get your name? I rob villains. That's literally how I got the fucking name. It's self-explanatory, And then I came up with the acronym of when I was rapping what Rob Villain stood for, and that was rude, obnoxious bastard, verbally insulting, lame lyricist, and ignorant niggas. And that's basically what I've always done. Even if I'm not rapping, I'm insulting somebody. But I like to argue, is it really insulting somebody if I'm telling the truth? Is it just them being very sensitive? Because we do live in a very sensitive climate now.
That's probably an introspection that you have to amp for.
I thought it was rhetorical. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so much to the story that I do that's behind that whole summer. There's a couple more stories that I got to wait till the 25-year mark.
Look, I'm just trying to bang Tessa Thompson.
Oh shit! I tell this inspiring story how you could do it too, just like I did. Not the robbing part, but changing your life around. This motherfucker's like, I wanna bang fucking Valkyrie.
So that you're basically telling me just to go bang Valkyrie. Just don't sit around and wait till I become famous. She know me. Just go to where she's at, meet her, and bang her.
Well, that's probably gonna get you put in jail and put on sexual offender list.
You can't quite do that.
Hey,
I mean, you can do that, but I wouldn't suggest it. I'll more like starting a business type thing.
You mean like Nerd Mix?
So if you want to go fuck a nerd, go ahead.
Done it. It doesn't make you smarter.
Yeah, no, because
you thought that. Were you told that?
That's what happened in animes.
What, you fuck something, you got a superpower?
Yeah, or look at Starfire. She learned how different languages just by swapping.
It's like we know
This nigga's
at all.
Like, look at this person you've never heard of.
Right, yeah.
You Starfire, DC, Teen Titan, Orange Bitch.
No, I don't know. No. The only orange bitch I know of is fucking Donald Trump.
You don't know Starfire from the Teen Titans?
No, I never watched Teen Titans.
Never read a comic? Well, anyway, she's an alien and she learns how to communicate with different languages by kissing people. That's how she learns your language. She swaps saliva and she learns your language.
So she sexually assaults people? Or do they do this willingly?
Yes, that's how she learned English. She sexually assaulted Dick Grayson as Robin.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Is she at least cute?
Oh, Starfire's bad.
Okay, Starfire, you could come sexually assault me if you want to.
Or you could be like, ask me a question. How did Dick Grayson, and then this is weird because to me, this is familiarized with some of these rappers around here. Is a similar situation where you have somebody who's mentoring you, similar to like what Batman does Robin, right? But it's also mentoring a female. So let's say Batgirl, and Robin and Batgirl get in a relationship. And if you follow the Killing Joke, you remember how the Killing Joke work, you know what I'm saying? Like Batman ended up having sex, with Batgirl, who was barely of age, this 20, 30 years her senior, and who was Robin's girl. Like, how was he okay with this shit? That my supposed father figure is banging the woman I love, and then she ended up in a fucking wheelchair because you decided to pursue a relationship with her.
Well, first of all, he can't just be mad at Batman. Like,
why not? The woman's never wrong.
Nah, he gotta be mad at Batman.
But did Batman know that he wanted her?
Batman pursued her, and that's somebody that she admires.
He probably knew and didn't give a fuck.
Well, no, Batman beats motherfuckers up for no goddamn reason, barely. And like, why is he gonna care?
Wasn't right, but I see a lot of you rappers out here
that like arguing for the again.
It's also
hold on. I say this. I see a lot of you rappers out here leaving your significant other around your managers or these studio engineers that are supposed to be campaigning your career into the future, and the whole time they're fucking the shit out of your significant other, and that's the only reason they're keeping you around, because you really can't rap.
Hey, just for the record, I'm not fucking no artist person significant other.
Me either.
So
maybe not.
But here's the thing.
You're not important enough for me to know. So if I smash a significant other, you need to have a bigger name than what you do.
Here's the thing.
So you're advocating for Batman. That's what you're saying now?
Yep.
Well, here's how I'm going to break it down. Did Dick Grayson? Did Batman know that Dick Grayson wanted to fuck Batgirl?
He knew they were together.
Oh, that's well.
You never watched The Killing Joke?
No, I haven't. Here's the thing.
He stole her.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. His job is to mentor him, right? He mentored him. Be like, hey, shit happens.
If I'm Dick Grayson, I'm a little salty about that, dog.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look, man.
I'm probably gonna want to smack your ass up, cause that shit bullshit.
Hey, did he steal her as Batman or as Bruce Wayne?
Niggas one and the same. She knows who they are.
True, but yeah.
Either
way, I
ain't know at first. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, you knew who it was, G.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, I'd probably. Yeah, fuck it, go Batman. Hey, it's all fair. Hey, sometimes your soulmates and already in a relationship. You just got. It's your job to break that relationship up.
That shit sounds terrible.
If they do it with you, they do it with somebody else. That's how I feel about it. So use them while you can, and then dish them, and go get you somebody new.
That's why I've never went out with no bitch I met at a bar.
Do you eat bar pussy?
That makes sense.
Do I eat bar pussy? I don't even go to bars. I don't even go to bars.
Do you eat club pussy?
I don't go to clubs.
Do you eat random vagina?
No.
These are interesting questions.
Like I
wonder
don't.
if you're gonna ask me.
I don't wake up. I don't walk out to the car in the morning and see the lady walking her dog. Be like, hey, come, let me come lick your lips.
Come.
So you don't ever like look at
over and spread them.
You don't ever look like now. You don't ever like a foreman. Like let's say you see somebody like foreman, just throw a name out there because the movie sucked. Gal Gadot. You don't see a Gal Gadot walking down the street and be like, I wonder if that tastes like rice and beans.
No. First of all,
I'm not that creepy.
Yeah, not at all. You're on a whole nother level than we are, bro.
I'm not that creepy.
Now I can see why your dad has so many kids.
Come on now, though, Veal know his creep ass done did some wild ass shit before too. I'm a little bit of a creep too, but
no, I'm like
you know why he's so experienced in with like different strands of marijuana and how they affect the body and shit like that. Veal seems like the person to me that takes the bud and was like, I wonder what happens when I rub it on her clit.
No, I'm not wasting my weed like that. At all. And some half the pussy has an allergic reaction to the weed or some shit. No, you can't do that, man. Pussy all swole up.
That shit would be horrifying.
The pussy gonna be all swole up anyway. So
yeah, but extra.
You never use the pussy pump?
No.
To make the vagina plump up? Make it tighter?
Nope.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna leave the show because he definitely can't talk about it.
On Nerdmate or A+.
Oh no, we talk about some shit on A+.
They let you get away with stuff. They wouldn't let you get away with that. A pussy pump, dog.
That's what the Patreon is for. Come see what we got on the Patreon over at A+ Opinions.
Oh my
God. Shout out to A+, man.
Ever wondered if Wonder Woman could survive having sex with Superman? Join the Patreon.
Oh, you guys doing some after dark shit?
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go for it. To me, I think it would get more people over to the Patreon.
Well, yeah, because everybody's freaky.
Sex sells, man.
Oh yeah.
Some of the most watched videos on X videos and Pornhub are shit of like fucking Catwoman, fucking Batman.
Yeah, they got a super strain of super gonorrhea going around that's fucking spreading crazy with COVID. I was reading an article this morning.
So no random pussy eating.
No. First of all, I'm a germaphobe. Like when I first look at a bitch, I'll be like, I don't know if she don't look like she might like clean herself right. I don't even want to think about.
Nah, but there's some bitches out here to be looking clean in a motherfucker that don't take a bath.
That's boom. Like, first of all, I ain't gonna eat your pussy if I know that you ain't just got out the shower type shit. Like, if you've been at work all day and shit, like, no, I'm good. Like, no.
So you can't let it marinate in its own funk first?
No, nigga. I just said I'm a germaphobe.
You ain't really been in love.
You don't even eat.
you don't even eat pussy.
Well,
why are you entertaining this?
First of all,
this motherfucker is walling right now. He don't even eat pussy.
What I do sober, what I do drunk are two totally different things.
Oh shit!
Because you never know what's gonna happen when you're drunk.
So drunk club pussy, you eating it?
No, because I ain't taking a bitch home from the club. Well, yeah, never mind. I spent my 20s in Vegas, so
there you go. Those are strip club
but
popcorn tales we want to hear.
But I did not eat random pussy that was sweaty in the club. I might have fucking,
something that he knew about.
I might have.
All of that shit depends, dog.
That's what baby wipes are for.
No,
I ain't that thirsty to just.
It ain't about being thirsty. I maybe only ran into one inappropriate or warm aroma. It was only one.
This nigga said inappropriate.
Inappropriate warm aroma.
That shit is crazy.
It was toasty,
right?
And that was from. We're gonna leave that alone. That was from around here.
We don't need no names, but
I want to know the name.
You don't know her, but you've seen her.
Okay.
You don't know her, but you've seen her.
All right. So anyway,
I like it when it tastes like water.
You don't eat pussy. What is going on?
I think he don't eat pussy. I think he had a really, really bad experience.
Story times with Indy.
I did have a really, really, really bad experience when the fucking when they squirt, but that shit comes out like fucking snot.
Oh wow.
I don't even know where to go for me.
Oh wow.
That was the inappropriate experience I had to turn me off from that shit.
I don't know why he's like this, guys.
Like we have to apologize.
What happened to the year-end wrap-up? We talked about one thing and didn't get into anything else. And we're 2.5 hours in.
Yeah, we really haven't talked about shit.
Bro.
We did for a little
wrap up.
Then all of a sudden we start talking about fucking freaky sex. You eat random pussy? No, I don't. Okay, if any of y'all ladies think you got pussy good enough to be eaten randomly, send pictures of your vagina.
Who email? Mine not going out on this one. I'm just gonna have y'all. I'm gonna have one of y'all send it to me.
You could. I'm on Snapchat. Radio.
Even if it's not that good, if it's something I can just sprinkle some Old Bay on, we're good.
Old Bay.
Bro, what the fuck? For somebody that says he's talking about eating any pussy as long as he seasons it.
That shit is crazy,
bro.
Bro, you ain't eating no pussy, man.
You ain't shit.
You
ain't eating nothing you can't put in your fucking Ninja Grill fryer.
Facts. Bro, I put a honey bun with some caramel in that motherfucker and put it on air fry, and then took it out and put some ice cream on top. Oh my god, dude! Like, and I know y'all high got the munchies. That shit sound fire, don't it? And not the little $35 honey buns. Talk about the dollar ones without the frosting on it that you get from the corner store.
First of all, you said $35 honey bun. That's expensive.
35 cents. That's what I meant. You put that motherfucker in there. You put it on air fry. You put it on low at 200, and you put it on for 2 minutes, and it gets like crispy with the caramel sauce, caramelizes on there.
Like a cake.
Yeah. Then you put.
What's the lowest heat setting you could put it on?
150.
I gotta buy one because I'm about to have edible beef jerky.
Ooh, and they got a dehydrate. They got a dehydrate mode on there.
See, there you go. Oh, that's expensive though, ain't it?
The Ninja. No, this one it's only like $250.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it costs. My chair costs more than that.
I can fuck with that.
For anybody who wants to buy an Eagle Gaming, they sent me this for free, but it's $2.99. If you use the code NerdMix, you get 10% off.
So that mean you're bringing your other one here?
What other one?
I thought you had another one. No,
this is it. It just looks different colors because I keep fucking changing the color of it.
Oh, that's stupid. Fuck off.
It comes with the things where you can change the colors.
Oh,
I'm getting ready to stick fucking LED lights all on this motherfucker.
That's gonna fuck your shit all up.
I don't give a fuck because you wanna know why?
You've been eating alcoholic gummy bears all night.
Yeah. You know what I like about alcoholic gummy bears?
What?
No hangover.
Probably shit crazy.
You do. That shit comes out all gummy. It comes out like a little balls. Like that.
Just like that. Oh man, this nigga! Wow.
All right. So when's Bug getting married? That's something that happened this year. Hollow Game Bug, the notorious bachelor, got engaged.
That shit funny too. That shit that happened last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry them.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. He couldn't have picked a better woman. Somebody who's really gonna keep him in line, because if he steps out of line, she's just gonna shoot him.
She's just gonna hit him in the face with a fucking twisted tea can.
Yeah. What about that shit? The shit that we had go viral this year is crazy.
Oh,
That shit was
next
crazy,
week.
though.
Next week we're gonna start a new segment where I make fun of people's mugshots.
Yeah, that shit is
I
fucking
downloaded a
wild.
bunch of pictures, but it's on a hard drive that I forgot.
Well, what's the most viral moment this year that caught y'all attention?
The most viral? Oh, I don't know. I don't think my attention span could remember what happened. This bro, March lasted 4 years.
Yep.
Shit.
Bill watches TikTok. I'm really not into the viral shit. But to mention that shit, Buddy hit his ass in the gas station.
No, my thing was that motherfucker, he was drunk or high or something because nobody's popping back up after that like that. He popped right back up ready to fight.
He could have been hit like that before, and he knew how to. You know what I'm saying? he could be that type of motherfucker too, though. So
Nah, but my favorite thing is the white lady. You know she was white because the way her voice sounded. The white lady in the background was like, "You're getting what you deserve." In the background.
Oh shit.
they had him rolling, bro. And he tried to stick up for him too, dog.
Yeah.
After he beat his ass, he was like, "I know, you shouldn't have said that, but you know, I keep hitting him. He's had enough."
He's like, "Call me a nigga. Call me a nigga again." And dog, and he was lining each punch up. That's what was crazy.
He was hitting his ass. He was beating the shit out of him.
No, I almost thought he fucked up when he dropped the can though. He was gonna flip. He wanted to flip the can, like he wanted to do a cool flip the can. Microwave and he dropped it, and old boy almost fucking kicked it out of there.
That shit was crazy though. He tried to flip it like he was holding a revolver or something, dog. Yeah. Trying to flip that motherfucker before he do something with it.
Try to do that shit cool, like he was thinking about it. And you know what's funny? If he didn't drop it, I wonder if he would have hit him with it. Because like after he dropped it, he was like,
as soon as he picked it up, he busted right in the fucking face.
Bro, he was about to hit him before. That's what he was.
But after you drop it, you have to hit him. Like you can't drop it, then pick it up and continue arguing with the dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to recover the fact that you weren't coordinated enough to, you know what I'm saying, hold on to the can.
Yeah, okay.
But Twisted T needs to pay that man money.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Straight up. I saw the Dragon Ball memes of when Vegeta was fighting Broly and he hit him point blank with the fucking beam and they had the Twisted T can there. It's all types of shit, dude. That shit was wild.
It's definitely been a very, very, very crazy year.
The Black Lives Matter protests, the marches, all that's, you know what I'm saying, what happened. The NBA being in the bubble.
The fucking election. Tom
Brady being
LeBron winning another ring.
Don't nobody care about that. Tom Brady being a Buccaneer and
guys.
Tom Brady leading the Buccaneers to a playoff. And the Patriots not even making the
playoffs without Tom Brady.
40 years old.
So who won in that one? Mr. Belichick.
Yeah. Hey, it's 40 is different now than when we were growing up.
Definitely is.
You know, so it's 40 is a whole new world. I'm one of the main reasons I'm saying that is because I'm 40 now, but
Disney buying everything.
Yeah.
Disney buying everything. Yeah.
I still don't believe that it like the government allowed it. It's so weird.
Yeah, that's good. Well, no, they told them they couldn't have the news stations and the sports.
Well, Fox wasn't selling the news station. They were keeping the news station regardless, but they had to get rid of the local stations and the sports.
Yeah.
So like the Fox 32s and shit like that.
Yeah, that's nuts seeing where this world is going, just seeing the birth of how streaming is happening. And you know what?
MGM is in talks to sell.
Yeah. You know what? I got a question.
The movie studio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've heard of somebody who's thinking about purchasing it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, it's a good thing. Guess who's thinking about purchasing it?
Who?
It's a black man. Already owns his own movie studio.
Who? Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Him and Oprah can get enough money together to do it.
Yeah. Realistically, they could.
Everybody's already filming all types of shit on this set. on the sets and shit that he's got now.
Well, yeah, because he's
Yeah.
smart enough to build them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a man you don't. And I heard he's got something that's getting ready to go on with Disney when he's got like something he's producing that's just going to be airing on nothing but like Disney Plus and shit like that.
Huh.
So I'm waiting to see what comes of that next year. We got a lot of fucking Marvel and Disney and all that shit coming next year. There's a lot of good movies supposed to come out next year. Since we didn't have none come out this year, they could have after Wonder Woman, Marvel should be racing to put out Black Widow.
Yeah, they should really adjust that.
Yeah, they should go, look, y'all didn't like that. Here we go. Boom, and just put it out before the end of the year.
What's the first thing that they are really? What is it? WandaVision?
WandaVision, the first January 15th. WandaVision comes first.
Okay.
My birthday.
They're moving.
I've
You
seen
see,
the
Netflix
advertisements.
moved Cobra Kai a couple days to the first.
They had to because it was finna go head to head. It was finna go head to head with WandaVision.
Yeah, so
Was it?
They moved that up,
Yeah.
and they're releasing all 10 episodes. So like, I'll spend what is it? It's only half hour, ain't it? Half-hour episode? No, they're hour.
No,
episodes.
they're hour. They're hour.
You think
Hours,
My
boom.
shit though.
Yeah.
you think YouTube kicking themselves in the ass? They like, man, we've spent 2 fucking seasons putting this shit up. We sold that to them, and now they fucking taking off with this shit.
Well,
No,
they didn't even
because
sell it
Netflix
to them.
has a bunch of money.
They didn't even sell it to them. They just
just
didn't
went to
renew
them.
it. And the good thing with YouTube is they just paid. They didn't retain ownership. So they approached 6 different media companies to continue it, and it was Netflix who picked it up after Netflix was the first people to turn them down when they were originally shopping it.
Okay.
So that was
Netflix,
a good part.
yeah, Netflix is good at fixing they fuck us because it was not only a nostalgia grab, it was actually a well put together show. Because YouTube at the time when they was trying to do that shit, they were putting money in the shit.
Yeah.
Like everything they were doing was high production. And Cobra Kai was awesome. That fucking what's that Step Up, whatever the fuck the shit is that Neo was in, that shit was dope too. That Step Up High Water.
I didn't know. No,
I didn't watch that.
No, that had a dope ass fucking concept with drugs and everything else, and Neo becoming the person he was on there because of a drug kingpin and flooding money into the school. Like it had a whole fucking backstory line. It wasn't just about like the dancing and shit. It was actually pretty
like
decent.
Neo, the singer Neo.
Yeah.
The singer Neo, he starred in it.
No, I'm good.
All American.
Does he at least have a hat on in the whole movie?
Most of it, yeah. But there's other actors in there.
Bro, what was he on? What was he on not too long ago? He came out with no hat on the whole time. I was like, who let him come out with no hat?
All American was renewed. Season 3 is coming, but I think it's later in the year.
Yeah. Good TV though.
Yeah.
All American was probably one of the most slept on things of this year.
But
we talked about that shit every fucking night. We called, you know what I'm saying? I was calling like, did you see that shit?
Yeah,
that's a very good television show. We had good TV, and that's something to have.
We had to have good TV because there was fucking nothing else.
Yep.
Well, and what it was is we also discovered a lot more shit too.
Yeah.
We went outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
we went outside.
We
Big Mouth is my favorite shit from this year though.
Oh, I've watched Big Mouth since its first season. I love it.
I watched it, and the new seasons are great.
Very
that shit,
very well written.
Very extremely well written.
I can't.
The humor.
Yeah,
that shit is good.
I understand what y'all are saying, but fucking Mandalorian single-handedly saved the fucking Star Wars franchise.
Well, yeah, but
I'll take that.
I don't care all that much. So
yeah, that's my thing.
Pedro Pascal was amazing.
I watched it. Like, I know it's a good show, but I've only watched like the first 3 episodes of the first season, and I just haven't. Like, I don't got time.
Went back to. It hasn't piqued my interest like that
because now I have to rewatch it.
Yep.
So now I got to start from that first. But I also now it's like, now I could probably get into it maybe. But that was the same thing with everything. Same reason why I didn't watch fucking at first. Why I didn't watch like Walking Dead or Game of Thrones at first, and then I finally gave into all the peer pressure and watched them, and I didn't fucking. I got mad at everybody who pressured me into watching it because I didn't fucking like it. I was fucking pissed the fuck off. But I like the fucking the little fucking whatever his name is cute. Fucking Favreau's a fucking excellent fucking showrunner. So fucking, I'll probably give it a go around soon.
Oh, okay. You talking about Grogu? You lost me because you went from Walking Dead to fucking Game of Thrones and then went back to Favreau. I was trying to find the connection and I realized what it started at.
He was
I'm just about finishing. I rewatch every year. I rewatch certain shit, right?
Okay.
So like 2020, I rewatched like Breaking Bad, fucking
excellent show,
Sons on Anarchy, and
awesome.
I'm just about to finish up Dexter again. So
I never got into Dexter.
Oh, I love Dexter. I loved and Dexter's coming back. Showtime's bringing it back. So I watched it and then like whatever. So once I finish Dexter, I'll probably get into Mandalorian season 1 and season 2 because I hate when they're like, okay, here's your fucking shits, and then wait next year. So I kind of like that I'm late to certain shit because then I got a fucking stockpile to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got like I didn't watch Breaking Bad until fucking right before the last season, and then I watched all fucking like 5 seasons. And then waited for the second half of season 5. Like
same with me. Also the same thing with Game of Thrones. I came in right before the start of the last season, and I was fucking geeked about it.
I fucking see the difference is with me because the other platform that I'm on, I'm reviewing a lot of the stuff that I'm watching.
So bro, I don't even care if you paid me. I'm not watching the shit.
I can't sit around and
Indy one time was like, how can you not like Game of Thrones? Like his reasoning was why I should like it was because it had dragons and tits. That's why he told me I should like it. So that's the reason. The reason I watched it at all was because he told me I'm gonna like it because they got dragons and tits. And I watched it and I was like I was at the time I'm with a chick with nice ass tits, and I'm like watching this shit. I'm just like, this is stupid. I was like, I turned it off and fucked. I'm like, I got tits right here. I don't need to watch dragons and tits. And I still, and the girl I was with at the time, she watched it. So I tried to watch it, but I couldn't get into it. Like,
you didn't have her put on the long blonde wig and dressed up like Danny, and you didn't call her the mother of dragons and have her ride you like she did Drogo.
First on, I don't want no bitch with blonde hair. Not even role playing because it's not gonna do nothing for me. So sorry, that's your thing.
It's a little bit different.
I like the blonde hair.
Yeah, it's a little bit different when you're able to turn the blonde hair red.
Yeah,
I like the blonde hair.
You gotta turn it red.
It was great.
I don't fuck with the blonde hair.
Nonetheless, though, I mean, every episode, the whole hour, that shit was like a mini movie.
Now here's the thing.
Episode.
Now here's the thing. I'll read the book, but I don't.
I read the books too. The books is what got me geeked for the show. The books is what got me geeked for this prequel that's getting ready to come out.
So that's that. I didn't write it. Yeah.
That's another reason, y'all. That's another reason why y'all not gonna have me on Sundays. All the shows come on Sundays.
Oh, right. So fucking record shit. DVR.
No, because I don't want to. Because my phone, you don't understand. My phone blows up after the show. They're waiting on my review. You know, I'm kind of important in that lane.
That's good for you. I'm glad you are. I want to get into that lane too, but not with that kind of shit.
That's what I'm here for. That's the one thing that we have to talk about as far as it goes with our network. There's something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like you said at the beginning of the show, everybody specializes in something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody is well versed in what they're talking about. So
I still want to have another podcast that's more entertainment based, just for the simple fact that like I've done this shit, you know, like I've worked on movies, you know, I've worked on TV. I worked on the first season of OC. I worked on a whole fucking season, all 23 episodes, you know. So like,
do we get to talk about Rev and him being in Prison Break?
Well, I mean, if we want to. It's not. We'd have to talk about it because he's not going to.
Oh, what about the movie he did? Holla If You Hear Me, that you can get on Amazon right now for $2.99.
Yes, I mean,
I'm in it. I play a cop and a rapper.
The rapper cop combo is crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Well, I play two different people. I'm a rapper in the opening scene, and then I'm the cop that comes in and arrests somebody afterwards. But I'm not supposed to be the same person. The other guy walked out.
Yeah.
And I was the only person available. I was the only person available. But I got to wear my Young Indiana hat.
This motherfucker.
Product placement.
Product placement. Yeah.
He said, "Rick Ross face ass." Who you talking to?
That was a real creative name you came up with. There.
Oh, Rick Ross face ass.
Like, I'm young. I'm from Indiana. That's my name.
Y'all undeniably need Gary, Indiana. It's an acronym.
You're undeniably need fucking gay counseling.
Hey, remember, you're in that video putting up your fucking IndianaRap.com poster in the video.
I'll play the video right now.
Shouting, standing, play it.
All
shouting,
right.
stay in the hood, play it. It's not copywritten. Let's go.
Hold on, let me find it.
You mean
okay, guys?
You mean after you
be mad?
Play it.
Oh, hold on, man. I'm trying to get to my trying to find it. Where is all my videos? Go to YouTube Studio, ain't it?
And yeah, and y'all could try to diss me about it. I still out rap it.
This is an old video before people weren't even doing videos like
this was like what, 2002?
Yeah. This is uploads. Close. Okay, man. Close that too. Where's all my uploads? It might not be the right one.
I want to thank Bianca for always sticking through with us, y'all.
Yeah, she always be chilling with us.
What was your favorite TV show of the year?
Shit. Like new TV show?
Just TV show, period. I mean, what got you through this year? She said, "How old are y'all?" I'm probably old enough to be your daddy.
I'm 40. I'm old as fuck.
I think Rome's the youngest one to be around us. I don't know. Rome
is that true?
I don't know. I think you're younger than Bug.
Yeah, he might be.
Nah.
Yeah, Bug's not as young as you think he is.
Bug is he around the same age, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm about to be 35.
Bug's about to be 32, I believe.
Yeah.
Or turned 32.
I'm 30. I'm 37.
I watched a lot of shit. I don't know if I could
Lovecraft Country and Big Mouth. Lovecraft Country was dope, but it could have been done.
It'd probably be like one of the Dave Chappelle specials that dropped, or maybe fucking David Letterman show on Netflix.
That David Letterman show is good.
Yeah, I like shit like that. Other than that, I usually I really like Cobra Kai, and I knew it was on, but I never watched it on YouTube, so I watched it all this year.
Indy was always,
but I've been real
on that shit.
About
it being on YouTube.
I don't know if it's because I turned 40 this year or what, but I've been real super nostalgic for 80s shit. So it's been really weird.
I'm trying to think of what actually like stuck with me as far as a show that I watched. I'm gonna tell you the best movie I watched this year was Soul. Oh Jesus!
You told me to play it. Look at young Indy.
Young 20-year-old Indiana. That's cool. You didn't turn the volume on.
Yeah, why ain't it playing?
Because you didn't. When you share, you didn't share with volume.
It didn't ask me.
It doesn't ask. You got to click the box at the bottom of the thing, of the share thing, before you share it.
That's weird. I could just redo it then. How are you gonna be like, play it? I don't care. Then you're gonna be like, oh, he's playing it.
Oh, I didn't think he was serious.
Bro, when am I not serious? Look at a young Indy. You got some big ass nostrils, bro. Bro, you know white women would kill for those nostrils. You know how much cocaine they could sniff?
Jesus Christ.
Still no sound.
No, it's down.
Bro, they didn't have high definition. Look at that dope ass tattoo.
We finna let you motherfuckers know right now what goes down in the room. How we talk
That's me, Coley, Jazz G, some guy on a motorcycle. There's Red. He's so angry. Bro, he's gonna be so mad. Is there really sound?
Yes, that sound.
You could hear it?
Yes.
Why can't I hear it?
Right? Why can't we hear it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why Ville's in the video as much as me. Bianca
Bro,
said who he mad at.
Hey, wait, and he's gonna take his shirt off soon because he 4 other people in there.
Look at Skinny Coley.
I know. So many. I didn't remember there were so many cuts in here. There's a lot of cuts. There I am. Why do I got one sleeve on?
Why I got on a do-rag and a bandana.
There I am.
That was the swag back then.
Yeah. Rev's gonna be like, you motherfucker.
Yo, Bianca said his kid Scratch gonna pop out.
No, he was the only one that wasn't there. Father Time's there. I'm there. Coley's there.
S.S. I don't know what happened to him. We had that one kid from Jamaica in the army fatigue.
There are so many people there that I don't care about. I didn't even know I was going to it. T was like, we're going to do a video shoot.
Shirt off, Indy. Okay.
There goes Blunt G Mac. There's so many people in this video that aren't rapping anymore. She said them big ass clothes. That was the style back then. Leave us alone.
Yeah, we're just gonna. I'm gonna turn it down.
Though,
I'll turn it down, and we could just narrate so Rev don't get mad.
Right.
Father Tom.
Spinners.
Rev. There's me. Look, and me and Indy are still together.
And you still have hair. You have hair right there.
Yes, I do. And you look like a skeleton.
I don't anymore though. I don't anymore. I worked on that. But back then I was still bigger than Soulja Boy, and he was running around with his shirt off.
That is the smallest chain ever. That motherfucker's happy too. He's like, look my chain.
And I still don't have my XD chain.
Bro, that's the longest chain. How long is that chain? That's like 44-inch long. What the fuck? That nigga's gonna walk. You're gonna trip on
Where
a
are
chain.
the XDE chains?
That shit is down to my nuts, dog. Like, that's retarded. And why am I feeling on myself? This is really, really weird with no sound.
I know.
It is.
It's funny though.
They wrecked that Jaguar like 2 days after the video.
Cause you sat in it. Coley got the bulletproof vest on.
At least it's not pink.
Yeah. Where's that pink lady at?
I don't know. The one that stand next to the pink truck.
Oh my God, she looked like she sat.
Dead bodies. You see dead bodies sitting on top of the lap.
Yeah, that girl looked like she sat in. She fell asleep in a tanning bed. That's crazy. I wonder what else I got in my fucking in here.
That's wild. That boy Robville looked like B-Rad.
You said an 8? Oh, Ace.
Bodies. Yeah, that's back when Bodies. That was right before Bodies moved his studio over to Kennedy Avenue.
Oh shit! I got a video of Vision at fucking The Warehouse performing. I got when Lil Durk threw fucking the bitch off the stage at the Link Bar in 2013. I got over 30,000 views on my page.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts. Just hold up. Just think about what we used to do. Not only did we put out a lot of music, IndianaRap.com was hot for a lot of people who don't know that. That was like where you wanted your music on. You always want to be on that mixtape. It was similar to, it was our Midwest Mobsters mixtapes. That's what the IndianaRap.com mixtapes were. But just think about, even at the Warehouse, think about how we used to own the Warehouse and do whatever the fuck we wanted to do there. The Junkyard, you know what I'm saying? That it was a bunch of, man, we can't even do shit like that out here no more. Because motherfuckers don't know how to act right. We used to have a Warehouse packed with fucking 200, 300 plus. 400, 500 plus. I think I remember that.
There's me. Drunk as fuck. I was always lit like a motherfucker those days. Oh, Vision ass. I'm not
Vision gave me my first chance performing Maryville.
Oh shit.
Up there when was Sheffield still Angelo's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and he let me perform up there. It was me, and that was with Gomez and all them, with Ricky and all them. When I did that song, Bitches, I'm sick of your lies. Bitches bring it to the eyes. Bitches leave you wondering why, oh, why, oh, why. Bitches thinking you can play me. Bitches aborting my baby. Yeah, man. We live some interesting lives, and we haven't even gotten to half of the shit that we've been through.
I know, because my statute of limitations still got a while to go.
I'm still in court, so there's a lot of stuff I can't talk about yet that I want to talk about.
Have you ever been kidnapped?
Yes.
Yes, we've gone over this.
We went over that.
Wow.
Yeah, never mind. You're the wrong person, because we came to the conclusion that you didn't get kidnapped. You just liked it.
I found her on Instagram yesterday.
That shit is crazy.
She makes clothing and shit now.
DMs.
I plead the fifth.
Dope shit though.
The scary part is he looked for her.
Did you look for her?
Yeah, he looked for her.
Oh man.
You know damn well she just didn't pop up. Nigga.
Creep us.
Hold on. No.
That's why I go back to saying that he did not get kidnapped.
Bro, you are creep.
Hold on.
Bruh.
Hold on. Let's put it like this, all right?
Yes. How you gonna put it, sir, creep?
Hold on.
What?
Wow.
You know how your phone hears you when you're talking, and I said her name.
Man. That's not gonna work here, buddy.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna share a screen. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, that's why I had you log in.
I'm gonna share a screen. I'm gonna confirm your login. We disabled you from because you spammed on Instagram. What the fuck does that mean?
Means you fucked up.
Give me a second. I'm trying to wait for Trell. We're only gonna go.
Bro.
Does he even remember that we're doing this right now?
Oh man. Yeah, that shit not happening, man. Where we at? 3 hours?
Yeah, I got a couple of other things we can talk about. Nah, but I can't even get in the fucking Instagram to show you shit. It won't let me.
There, Indy's stalker.
Nah, let me see if I'll pull it up on my phone. I'll take a screenshot.
After the stories you told us, going to find this bitch on Instagram is like trying to wife up the bitch in misery after she broke your legs.
She didn't break my legs though. She broke my dick. Is the difference.
And you liked it, evidently.
You liked it.
I know.
And claim
no. She gave me the curve that the women like now. There's a difference. She helped me out.
He's like, I want to go back so she could break it again.
Right.
Oh, weird ass.
My shit's already broken. It's probably why I'm pissing blood now. Did I say that out loud? I said that out loud.
What the fuck? Bianca does the little monkey eat.
She said, "Hear no evil, hear no evil."
Gone too far. Oh man.
Indy's having penis problems, as you just heard.
Should I leak
Should I heard the 2020 wrap up?
Yeah.
Should I leak Alicia's OnlyFans?
No.
Don't leak Alicia's OnlyFans?
No.
Why? That's supporting her.
Yeah. So you guys can go subscribe.
The point of it is her making money, right? So why are you trying to block her blessings? You gonna pay her light bill, nigga?
You make a compelling argument.
Okay then.
Look, I forgot I got my note back so y'all can actually see stuff when I hold it up to the camera now. So
no, there's a pretty good glare. We can see
definitely a good glare.
Yeah, that don't look like nobody's OnlyFans that I want to see.
That's not the OnlyFans. That's the other chick. She's like almost 50 now. That's the difference.
Oh,
that's his Instagram.
That's the kidnapper.
Oh wow! You really
do,
man. You just not gonna learn to stay away from the weird white girls.
That's his thing, man. That's what he's into.
Yeah. And that's why I'd fucking go after the girls with tits, even though I got this fucking majestic
because girls like Danny Lay go after ugly dudes like the baby.
Well, you're pretty fucking ugly too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do? Fucking Gal Gadot is with a fucking old ass dude in real estate, 10 years older than her.
Well, look at fucking that's true.
Like, what the fuck I supposed to do? White girls look at me and they think like I don't know whether it's because they think they with my dad or whatever. But, you know, they give me play, and then all I do is just keep it away from my pop, so I don't have to deal with my pop smashing another girl that I like.
Well, you know, do you know the amount of therapy that you need?
I do, but it's kind of expensive.
Well, do you want to be on our first episode of me and Rev's Therapy Thursday show?
No, because Rev's gonna ask me way too many questions about my ex-wife, and I can't talk about that right now.
That's not gonna be until later episodes. We gotta start early with you.
He's saying, yeah.
So we gotta go back to when my mom put my cat in the dryer and then turned it on because I didn't fucking clean my room.
Like you're gonna need several episodes.
Okay. I mean, I do got a lot of stuff I could talk about. It's when my stepfather, who is Caucasian, thought that a good summer job for me is standing on a tractor detasseling corn while a white guy drives me around telling me I'm not moving fast enough. Get your job done, nigga. But I made $7 an hour when fucking minimum wage was something like $5.25.
Well, there you go, I guess.
But then he charged me $100 a week to take me to work.
Ain't shit.
Not just that. Each one of my friends, you can ask Darren about this. Each one of my friends, he didn't pull together and said, "Oh, you pay me $25 to equal to $100." He charged us each $100 to take us to work, to drop us off in Lake Station from the Bronx.
Damn, $400 a week.
$400 a week. And then he went and then
up and take y'all home.
And then he went and smoked it away.
On crack or weed?
Wasn't weed.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if weed do that to you.
I don't know if I paid for weed. You know how much I would be spending on it?
Well, this was back in fucking, I was in the fucking like 8th grade. So this was what, 97?
God damn, I was already 17.
Or there's the crush I had on Mike V's sister. Except she was in love with my brother.
Oh.
I dealt with a lot of that in high school too, with girls only fucking giving me attention because of who I was related to.
Look at you now. You're a fucking
take
podcast
advantage.
star.
Take advantage. I couldn't take advantage. I wasn't. That favorite thing was I want the light one. I heard that shit a lot. I want the light skin one. I was too dark for girls. So now black women are too dark for me.
Wow.
That's where the hurt comes from.
Well, I love the black women.
I love them too, but I love all women.
No, I love black women. I'll take one to Pound Town. I'll take one to Pound Town all day, but you know what I'm saying? It's more than just fucking
Indy could have all the white women.
It's more than fucking fried chicken and hot sauce. I need some exquisite, you know what I'm saying, meals. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta eat something different.
That means he wants mayonnaise in it.
Nah, shrimp Alfredo is not a fucking delicacy. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
What do that mean?
Bro, well, you do all the cooking. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's one thing my grandfather, the greatest lesson I ever got from my grandfather is if you can cook and clean for yourself, you only need a female for one thing.
That booty.
That's it. That he was like, if you do that all yourself,
and that macaroni sound.
Yeah, you make them
the cigarette sound.
you make them have to come and meet you at your level.
You got to make them come all right.
I never had an issue doing that. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it around our town. You know what I'm saying? They don't call the G the Steel City for nothing. We lay that pipe.
Your town is Michigan City. Shut up.
My town be. I'm running this motherfucking town. What the fuck you talking about?
You ain't running shit. You're running Walmart,
nigga. That's their town. That's all they got.
In Homewood.
That's all they got. Shit.
Hey, the Rev's girl be stalking you?
Yo, I ran into her the other day. I was like, what the fuck? It scared the shit out of me. She's like, Sherman. I'm like, yo, that's not my name here. Read my name tag.
What's your name there?
Wallace.
Okay. Makes sense.
Wallace. You go by Wallace?
I go by Wallace.
If your name was Sherman, would you want to tell niggas that your name's Sherman?
My name's Sherman Andrew. That's the issue I have. Is Sherman Andrew.
Well, Sherman alone.
Andrew, we know a ton of Andys. You definitely should have been like Andy though. Just go ahead.
Like you're probably the last. You're probably last in the line of Sherman's. Like I don't think too many people got named Sherman after.
Well, what happened was my name was my name when I was born was Andrew Tyrone Wallace, and then my grandfather died. Not my great grandfather died. My grandmother's mother, and then they gave me his first name, like on the birth certificate to honor him when he passed. And then I dealt with this shit the whole rest of my life because they set me up for failure. Because no matter how many years I was born before the fucking nerdy professor, every time somebody finds out what my fucking name is, it's Sherman. And I'm 10 years older than that fucking movie.
You know what? I never think of that. I think of fucking
Peabody and Sherman.
No, I think of the Jeffersons.
Oh, I'll take Sherman Helmsley all day.
Yeah, that's what I take you just as an old ass nigga.
I take Sherman Helmsley. I take General Sherman. I'll take the fucking Sherman tank. I'm just that fucking nerdy professor shit, dog. That's why I'm not a fan of Eddie Murphy. Fuck that black motherfucker.
What?
He ruined my fucking life.
Everyone else.
That's why Dave Chappelle is the greatest fucking comedian of all time because Eddie Murphy ruined my life.
That's
he was that beforehand.
Yeah, but no. But anyway, Coming to America 2.
It's gonna be trash.
You watch the trailer? It's gonna be dope as fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be trash.
Yeah, Craig Brewer directed it. It's gonna be good. Craig Brewer.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse than Wonder Woman 1984.
I doubt it.
No,
you are the last person that I would talk about. That I would. No,
it's gonna be horrible.
I doubt it.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be worse than Dr. Dolittle 3.
That's definitely not gonna be it.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
I do.
You tripping?
Everybody does.
Nah,
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
A lot of people do.
Everybody gives a fuck about it.
It's gonna be trash.
That movie is a classic.
Hell yeah.
Shit, that movie's a classic. Why does the black man always have an outside child somewhere? Facts. Just building on the fucking stereotype. I had an outside baby, and I got to go back to America to get the fucking outside baby, and go through the same fucking jokes that I went through before. The same shit, just a repeat of the same shit.
Everything's almost repeat the same shit. It's all about the execution.
And I think the execution is gonna be bad.
Nah.
Y'all go watch that. I'll be watching WandaVision and Doctor Strange. That's what I'm gonna be watching.
I'm definitely watching those too.
Yeah, I definitely watch those. I could watch a lot of shit.
All right.
That's it. And then y'all probably gonna do the typical shit. Y'all probably gonna sit there, eat chicken wings with hot sauce and all that shit, and watch y'all fucking Coming to America.
No,
Yeah, I kind of like chicken.
You got to remember that the driving force behind the first movie's success was the white audience. So, you know, it's a whole different way.
The driving force behind everything's success is the white audience.
And I don't
eat.
I don't
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, and I don't eat any type of meat on bones, so I won't be eating no chicken wings.
Yeah,
it's so weird when people tell me that.
That's why his women are always like scrawny, because he don't like meat on bone.
I don't usually. No, I'm real particular that my women got to be between a certain weight.
Then you like meat on bone,
and it's definitely not when I eat it.
So you only eat skinny women? That's what you're saying? So what you're telling me is you won't go down on the BBW?
I'm like you. Like no, see, I don't become romantically involved with any woman that when I hug them, I can't touch my elbows. I'm very superficial.
Honest.
Yeah.
Indy, you're honest about
y'all. Yeah, you also got to be between a certain height, and you definitely can't be white.
Superficial as fuck.
And
that's why I'm surrounded by guys.
You know what? And well, I don't like to. I know what I like.
I love all of you.
Like Indy likes white women,
right?
Indy likes women that's gonna. He should be treated the same way I'm gonna treat them. Indy doesn't like gold diggers or people who idolize fucking drug dealers and shit like that. That's what Indy doesn't like. Indy likes people who are actually intelligent and don't have a 5th grade fucking education. And Indy likes people who can make something of themselves, that know their self-worth and don't get trapped in the fucking mindset of the hood. That's what Indy likes.
That's a very long-winded way to say you like white women.
No, because there's a lot of fucking white women I don't like. I hate them fucking white women that think they're black and then walk around with their fucking nails and snap their necks and shit like that. Fuck them bitches too. And y'all know who y'all is. And some of y'all follow me, some of y'all watch this shit, and some of y'all in Rob Ville's inbox right now. So y'all need to fucking
what? There is no. I can guarantee you, there's no white women in my inbox trying to get like that.
Good ass rant though, Indy.
Yeah.
Facts. You gotta have something to offer on the table, because you know what? Like y'all sit up here and snap y'all fingers and be like, "Oh, I gotta get me a man. Man has to stand for me because I'm a prize. He gotta do for me, bitch. I'm the fucking prize. I'm the trophy. I'm the one that's out here doing shit. So make sure you're on my fucking level."
That's very subjective.
Before we do anything, like dead ass, if you don't have any goals, ambition, if you don't know how to fucking wash a damn dish, if you can't make a fucking plate, if you can't change your own fucking tire, because I'm not leaving work driving 45 fucking minutes to change your flat ass tire. You better have insurance.
Only because he's had to do this before. He's had to do this in the past.
Because he's very, very passionate about it.
So now he's not going for that shit.
But you got to be able to do for yourself, yo. I'm not looking for somebody that I you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem taking care of my kids. You're a fucking adult. You know what I'm saying? We you want equality? You want to be able to vote? You want equal pay? Do equal shit.
Man.
I wouldn't go that far. That's yeah. Are you sure you didn't vote for Trump? Because you sound like niggas that vote for Trump.
He's not sure.
Yeah, he's not sure.
I'm not in the 1%. I'm in the percentage that's saying that we as fucking African American people, as fucking minorities, should be working towards being in the 1%. If you're not doing anything to help me, or you're not working with me so that we can grow, you can fuck off. I don't give two shits about you. Like dead ass. That's why a lot of relationships, my relationships don't work, is because they can't pull their weight. And that's what it's going to be. Another thing, I agree with a post I saw earlier today, and I want to get into this shit. How all these bitches all of a sudden got anxiety. All these bitches got anxiety and depression and shit like that. All these bitches want to look like every other bitch. You know what I'm saying? That what happened to fucking self-worth? It's called self-esteem. It's called self-confidence. It comes from yourself. I can't do shit for that. I can compliment you, but only you're the one who builds your self-confidence. So if you can't be confident in yourself, get the fuck on, bitch. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Well,
okay.
Let's right. We're glad that you're
say so.
We're firing from the hot take part of the gun right now. But
and you grown ass man.
We're gonna walk that back
a little. Hold on. You grown ass.
Because listen, it is important to acknowledge that because of hashtags or whatever, that people are more aware of their anxiety. So let's not go so far, because that's an important thing to recognize. Oh, I have anxiety during this moment.
Hold on, but you talking about somebody who's lived with somebody who, I'm speaking from experience, somebody who's medicated for anxiety and depression themselves. That I'm coming from a standpoint of what you go to therapy and what your fucking therapist is telling you every fucking day to get off and start doing your shit, because you can't do shit if you feeling down about your fucking self. That nigga that's laying up with you, putting all these fucking babies in you and going to fuck all these other fucking bitches that you're fucking worried about and crying about, that's got your self-worth feeling like shit, it's because of you. Get the fuck up and start doing something with yourself and stop depending on these broke ass, jank ass niggas. At least go put a dick in your mouth for somebody who has some fucking money. And stop fucking around these motherfuckers who go into their buddy's house to fucking smoke they weed and shit, or gotta borrow $5 from you to put it on fucking little blunt that they boy got and borrow your car while you at work busting your ass. Wake the fuck up and start doing better.
Straight from the hip.
Well, there you have it.
I'm not gonna go that far.
All right, 100%. Stamp a nerd mix. If you ain't about what you're gonna be about, don't even fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta tune into me. You ain't gotta support me. You ain't gotta do shit. Because to be honest with you, I don't want no support of no deadbeat motherfuckers, especially y'all motherfuckers that ain't taking care of your kids. You can go fuck 11 bitches, have 8 kids, but can't pay no child support for none of them. But you think it's cool to be on the block and videos going rah, I'm gonna be a rapping star someday, and all your kids in there busted up shoes and shit, but you got on fucking Jordans and you wearing a new fit because your other bitch is paying for it. And y'all know who y'all are.
Well,
real shit.
Who are they?
The motherfuckers who didn't make the fucking list, because y'all ain't about shit. A lot of them names that people want to see get interviewed and shit like that, but y'all ain't about shit. That's why the fuck y'all ain't on that fucking list.
Spicy.
Well, there you guys have it.
G-Side.
Trell didn't do it at all.
No.
He's forgotten that we were even doing a podcast.
We're gonna wrap this week's episode up so we can get backstage and talk about the cross-dressing shit that you guys can't know about yet.
Fuck yeah. I'm for that shit.
I want to thank everybody tuning in. This probably is not, I don't believe anything Indy says, so this probably won't be his last episode. Especially if you got more fucking alcoholic gummy bears.
I done ate a whole fucking jar. I think I wasn't supposed to do that.
No, probably not. You're gonna
he's gonna pop in on this. He can't.
Tune in Wednesday night at 5:00 with me and Rich for the White Devils podcast. 5:00, robvillain.com. We will be back here next Sunday at 7:00. In between then, look out for announcement for 2K Dre's new podcast. I'm meeting with him tomorrow to finalize a bunch of shit. Stop that, Sherman.
I apologize.
You're welcome. I mean, that's okay. You're welcome. Anyway, Wednesday, 5 o'clock, White Devils. Next week here, Sunday night, Sunday dinner. Maybe we'll eat next week during Sunday dinner. That'd be cool.
While we pod,
Yeah.
What y'all gonna eat?
Well, it's none of your business. You don't
right?
do
Because you're not coming anyway.
No, I'm not, but I'm gonna send you pictures of what I make in a ninja.
Oh, but
You're gonna do that regardless.
Here's the thing. Indy think he's slick. He's like, well, I'm gonna be working. Well, he got to drive past here kind of to go home.
Yeah, you sure fucking do. Yeah.
So, like, why can't
buddy.
you stop in at the
Just
studio?
stop in.
Like, I don't think
We'll
he
be
likes
here.
us. Like for some reason, like he pays rent at the studio and don't come here.
Bro, he fucking loves us. That's really why he does.
I do need to stop by there soon. Me and El Brown need to have a talk.
No, you can only come here if you podcast.
That's fucked up.
I don't care about your music enough for you to come here for that.
That's fucked up.
I'm fucking with you. Guys, Trell's probably tied up with a bunch of kids right now. Fucking, they're shoving Legos in his mouth.
Love y'all, man. I'm gonna see. I know C Snapper got the show at the Loft on the 7th. I'll probably be out at that.
We'll be back before then.
I'm thinking about that.
Oh,
Though.
my bad. Hey,
what?
The T Clark battle.
Yeah, that was supposed to be today, wasn't it?
No, I think that's Thursday. It's Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember the day. Who's he battling?
Matt.
I told him. I thought. Then I told him
he's
last
battling
night
Matt Seeger, M Siege.
Yeah, I told him what up. We could do it here.
Yeah,
they're gonna. So you was gonna have them do it live?
I told him we could. So, but
okay.
We never talked about it last night.
I'm just gonna make. I'm gonna give Rev make a flyer at Villain Radio. That's the first thing. I'll just put it out there.
Well, yeah, they haven't said anything to me since last night, so I'm not gonna do it. But I'm gonna.
He hit me up. He hit me up today about promo.
Okay.
About saying something about it, and I just remember it because Boogie just texted me because I got to give him something.
Okay. Yeah. Bunch of new shit coming in 2021. I will be announcing the start date for Friday Night Live season 2 really soon, probably within the next week or two. Gonna have an announcement about the 2K Dre shit. That's gonna be really, really cool the way we're gonna tie it into Clubhouse and shit like that. So that's gonna be dope. There's gonna be a lot of shit coming, guys. So make sure you catch us back here next Sunday, White Devils Wednesday at 5 with me and Radical fucking Liberal Rich or whatever the fuck he was calling himself. Shout out to Rich. Happy holidays, motherfuckers. I'm going home to watch Die Hard because it is the greatest Christmas movie ever.
Fact. You see it up there? Follow us.
Yep.
We'll
talk to y'all later.